Hello, everybody. Welcome. So we're gonna get started a little bit earlier tonight. They are wanting to start the raid a little earlier tonight, so we're starting the stream a little earlier tonight. I know I did put a timer countdown on there. Sorry, we're just gonna get right early. Hopefully, that's okay with all you guys. But they are kind of wanting to go. People probably start on time, not early in future raids, but I think being the first night, they wanted to get started. But the long-awaited. Ooh, I'm in the wrong scene. Here we go. The long-awaited Dragonflight Season 1 has begun as of today. So we are starting the first night in the raid right now, right here. You're going to kind of experience it all with us. So thank you for being here tonight. Definitely is going to be a fun night of streaming and raiding and seeing what all is in store for this expansion's first raid. So let's go ahead and get started. All those starting things out of the way. Now let's go back to the game. And away we go.
Show our dungeon from earlier still.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh my god, do you guys know this is all gonna get live logged as tech doing 292 million DPS on
You
draft?
definitely need to restart.
Delete it.
I'm not. I'm just gonna let tech be the #1 DPS for the night. GG's everybody.
He's
I'm-
gonna be the
I
number one
think that's
DPS
gonna happen
anyways.
anyway. Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about like letting him do that.
Why do you think his dragon PI? Why do you think he's gonna be?
This is
the
pretty
top
crazy. I
DPS?
haven't done any of this part yet, so I guess we are attacking things.
I'm focusing on this living flame that's really
Yeah, we
low.
have.
Like, this living flame is
There's two
almost dead.
packs down there. We could...
Yeah, I'm on the living flame.
We haven't killed these burning colossi.
So I guess it kind of flies on its own,
Pretty sure that's
Yeah,
poor
those
for
are the main
colossus.
Yeah, we killed some.
and we just like
I don't think.
attack stuff.
I like
Oh,
how this
okay.
starts as dragons, we need your help, and then we do it, and like, maybe not, guys. We'll pass.
Yeah, we'll do it.
So what's the lore
Champions as
behind
are off
this
at it
dungeon?
again.
Like, why are
Did
we?
you do any of
Ah.
the campaign?
Yeah, but why are we in the Incarnates? What's she doing here?
This is
Because
pretty.
this
There's
is
a
where
whole
she
video
escapes
that
from.
explains it. This is where we're supposed to be
Thank you. But okay.
because of that. Because have you ever seen the entrance? How it looks so tantalizing. That's why. We're gonna
No,
imitate that.
no, that is not tantalizing.
Mhm.
Do not engage.
Who are the two tanks?
Ellie?
Eld and
Yes.
Cass.
Yeah, can we
No.
mark the tanks? Can we try to keep those marks?
Sure, right. We can do that.
Tanks
Hold
have
on.
assist. You may mark yourselves.
Yeah.
You got it, guys.
Oh no. That fucked my UI.
Okay, they're marked just for you.
Oh, you don't have to kill the guys in the right. Oh, we did so well.
So how's everybody doing?
Yeah, I can
We
loot.
barely have to
Loot.
loot.
Ah, darn.
Hope you're having
that
a good
gold.
evening.
Yeah,
Gonna
my
be
loot.
no
Thanks for
POV,
showing up.
guys.
Thanks for being here.
So, are we doing a win?
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
We can
up until the first boss.
Yeah,
Ronnie, we haven't even made it to the first boss, and you're already begging for a Wind Fury group that we're not gonna put you in.
Oh, I just wanted to, clarify that option.
Yeah, there will be one. Yes, will you be in it now? Anybody else want to ask about Wind Fury or?
I'll go in it.
We're PIing the tanks, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
TI,
Sounds good.
TIL, let him win.
You paid him to ask. Wait. Well, that was a smart move.
Damn, Buck. Damn, explosive shot. Look at that much damage. Did they buff that?
We do something
Yeah.
here.
Woo.
I told you they
Yeah,
buffed
he
the shit
says.
out of it, and they're probably gonna have
damn.
some regrets soon.
I think we missed something.
All the trash have to be killed.
I
Well,
think that is the case.
The one in the center.
There's a dude in the middle. Let's try him.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
no.
thinking that.
How'd you like raid bosses? So we gave you a raid boss before the raid boss.
That's what they normally do. It's like the rats all over again in Castle Nathria.
Do we need to kill everything on this side? Like, there's these two living flames over here.
Yeah, I'm
right?
looking at the flame guys.
Nah, I don't think so. I think we only have to kill the middle kid.
Volcanus.
Big guy walking behind us.
Volcanus. What?
Volcanus.
Oh, Volcanus, huh? That's That's an interesting name. Why can't I click my stupid skills?
It's only gonna be 7 planets after I destroy Volcanus.
They're so creative with their names. Well, that was a great mini bus.
Nobody shot him but me.
Not
I
so
shot
small.
the shit out of him,
Why do we say minibus?
but I did not
Pretty
shoot
big.
the deputy.
How many BOEs is he giving? None.
Did anybody see the trading post thing coming in 10.5?
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool.
Can't wait. Can't believe they're already starting PTR for the 10.5 patch.
I know, dude. Like who is this development company?
I know. It's like they're
Small
actually
little
like
companies learning.
I know they're actually becoming a big company now. It's crazy.
I mean,
a little bullying.
Vadon, where are you putting your PI?
Heck.
And Scream?
Whoever pays me the most. I don't know yet.
All right, cleaning out these
It's always good to PI the person who
trash
controls
for the
who
boss
gets in
here.
the
Well,
ring.
mini boss actually.
All roads don't
Big
get
tall
but
Iron
happy,
Man.
happy invites, happy life.
I think the rogues do
Fire
because
like
it
a bullet
lowers
every
the damage for
Huh?
others.
Assassination rogue gets a lot out of PI, but not.
Oh,
like,
hey, look, we
the
got
other specs.
something.
Also, the joke's on you because I am HR.
And Bright Moon
Yes.
and Baldraken might be able to say more.
Don't
Interesting.
come to
Got a little
me.
artifact.
I promise
Nice.
though I won't delete the message immediately.
Pop it for renown.
I'll give it a good 30 seconds.
Alright, so everybody let's get up front and go check out the ready check poll of dude called Aaron.
Hey y'all. I see. Looks like we got a few more people joining.
If
Welcome,
you've
welcome, welcome.
already
Glad
seen
to
the
have you
video
here.
because you're a
Super
good raider and
exciting,
did your homework,
super
then
exciting
you
night.
can slash
First
dance with
night
your
of
friends.
the new raid in the new expansion at long last. So should be fun. Thanks for being here. Give a wave in the chat if you like. We are going to be watching the boss strat video here in just a second. I've already seen it a few times, but they are providing us an opportunity to watch it in the raid. So I'll pull that up and we can watch it together. Let me pull it up real quick here. First one, Aranog. Once YouTube is done loading. Aranog guide. Check poll. Where is it? Here we go. There's obviously a couple different guides you can watch, but we like Ready Check Poll. It's pretty good. Good stuff.
We pulling?
Hang on there. Let's not pull yet. Switch over. All right, here we go.
Hey, we pulling?
Hey, I'm Zax, and this is Aranog, the first boss of the raid. He's got 2 alternating phases, with the second one starting anytime he hits 100 energy. In phase 1, there's really only one main mechanic. When these little circles go around a few players, they should group up near the boss without overlapping each other, because each circle does damage when it expires, and
this boss is pretty chill. He's pretty easy. Most first bosses are pretty easy.
So spawning them in a pack near the boss to get AoE down makes things real easy. The ads also drop a lava pool on the ground where they spawn, so the tank should move the boss a little bit away after each set of ads is dealt with. Other than that, there's just some usual kind of generic mechanics. There's a dot on the raid that ramps up over the phase. There's a random frontal cone to dodge. And of course, there's a tank swap. Every melee swing from the boss applies a stack of a dot, so just taunt at low stacks or when your stacks fall off. On Heroic, there's also these spikes that need to be dodged as they're spawning, as well as these little swirlies to dodge. When the boss gets to 100 energy, he runs to the middle of the room and starts phase 2, spawning this big ring of ads on the outside edge of the room that slowly move toward the middle of the room. They all have this fire beam between them that one-shots you if you touch it, so the raid needs to quickly focus one ad down in order to create a gap in the beams and survive the phase. Oh, and the ads also pulse a ton of raid damage to give your healer something to do. Once the boss finishes his little channel in the middle, phase 1 starts all over again. And that's pretty much it. Here's a quick recap of the fight for you. By the way, our Patreon supporters get our guides early, so if you're interested in that, check out the link below. Shout out to
Let me go back to that tank spot real quick.
boss to get AoE down makes things real easy. The ads also drop a lava pool on the ground where they spawn. Each circle does damage when it expires and spawns an ad. These ads fixate random players, so spawning them in a pack near the boss to get AoE down makes things real easy. The ads also drop a lava pool on the ground where they spawn, so the tank should move the boss a little bit away after each set of ads is dealt with. Other than that, there's just some usual kind of generic mechanics. There's a dot on the raid that ramps up over the phase.
Okay, I think we got it. Well, there we go.
Alright. Breaks up, everybody. Get the video watched.
Oh, why doesn't this update to the right?
I like how it hasn't updated yet, so the new stuff.
What do you mean?
The
if
ready
you, it uses the old stuff in your bags if you delete all the old stuff.
Yeah, it's using what's in you.
Oh shit. Okay. Do we have healing? Do we have potions at all?
Yeah.
Yes, I have them.
Looking for a
We have
ability. Where did
healers,
my
I don't think we-
I mean, like healing potions.
blessing
I'm
of
sorry.
spell
that's very
warding?
vague.
I don't think any healer's gonna. parse
Or no,
anything.
I think it,
If any healers
take it from
want
here.
to do DPS,
Still getting used to the
we
new
could probably
system.
do this one with a couple less, but I won't make you guys right now if you want to see how it goes. I don't think we're going to be hitting a DPS check, so up to you guys.
Yeah, we're basically gonna be overhealing over each other. For sure.
You can open trade with me if you want. Like,
Whoa.
yeah.
Greylick, are you
Matt,
lagging?
or
Yeah,
a lot.
Kralik, look, someone's lagging.
Not lagging. What's up?
You were teleporting all over the place.
It's unwieldy there. And so are you.
Alright, Wally, are you ready?
Yeah. It's almost as if the raid came out today and it's probably like pretty laggy in here.
Alright, so everybody, the notes here, big circular room. We are going to be moving clockwise as we always do. Bring the ads in towards the boss. Olympic rings don't stack on each other, but the ads will be close. And dodge the random frontal. So it will be a fasty casty on pull, and we will correct as we go. So everybody's ready. Tanks, pull timer on you.
let's do it.
Wherever you want, Eld. We're just gonna go clockwise because the room will fill up with the fiery circles.
Let us see if you are worthy of my skill. Into cinders! For destruction!
Yeah. Make sure that we are not stacking those. All right. Ads need to be mowed down. And then make sure we're dodging the roar.
I'm not seeing any stacks
Don't
on
get in
Eld
front of
yet.
that. Move to the left. Don't get hit by that. Alright, flame rift, make sure you get near the tanks, even on each side. Try not stacking on each other. Get out of it. Kill ads.
Remember, they can get stunned.
Okay,
Remember, the ads will focus people, so we need to get them down quickly.
I'm taunting even though I don't see any stacks because I don't know what's up.
Get out of the cleave. Alright, make sure we're doing it again, evenly on each side, don't stack on each other, and then ads. Try not to pull. Right?
Tanks, we need to be moving clockwise.
Okay,
Alright,
focus.
Army of Flame.
What are we focusing?
Primal Flame, where I'm at.
Which one?
I'm marking it with skull.
Oh, it moved.
Juan, I want you to do cooldown if we get to
The
low.
bad one.
Throwing out Zephyr and movement.
Oh, that's visible.
And we're going through. Once we're done. Go through. Don't be in that circle. Get out of that circle. Go through. Make sure we're moving those out. Don't stack them. Alright, ads.
Yeah, Eld, I'm not seeing any of your stacks through weak orders for whatever reason, so. Cool. Or on the raid frames.
Get out of the cleave. Don't get hit by cleave. Alright, we're doing it again. Stack up closer to the tanks, even on each side. Don't stack up on yourself or others. Ads. Get out of the cleave, get out of the cleave. Alright, yep, stack, yep, good on each side, ads. Alright, we're doing it again. Behind me, I'm gonna mark it. Scald.
Oh my god.
Way over there.
Yeah.
Are you marked?
Yeah, I just
not seeing it.
It's above
I
it.
marked the skull. Yeah, it's just tiny. Sorry. Go through. Go through. Do not stand. Do not get stuck in there. Oh, something's bad. And just do it again. Alright, get out of the... Yeah, make sure we're getting those towards the tank.
Move out of the way, move out of the way.
Don't stack it on. There we go. Get out of it. And ads. Get out of the cleave, get out of cleave. Alright, yep, plane rift. Make sure that we're putting those evenly on. Yep, that left one's a little far out, but that's fine. Ads. Get out of cleave, get out of cleave. Flame rips, get them up near tanks. Evenly on each side of the boss. Good job.
Good job, everybody.
Nice.
Easy.
Look at all them folks.
Blade and shield. How about
And we're
that?
not greed rolling, so if you don't need, we're passing.
Do we need on both folks?
Yes.
You can need on both. It will only give you one.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Like I said, the boss is pretty chill.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna replace that as soon as I.
Congrats to both tanks and I guess a shaman? Yeah, no, we don't have a shaman anyway.
One of my add-ons was not working though there for some reason, but we made it work. That's okay. It's all good.
Because that's replacing the 333 if I get it.
Hey Eld, my weak aura wasn't showing me any stacks. I don't know why it's not.
Wait, can we talk for a second? I rolled a 69 on something. How does that work?
I also rolled a 69.
I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to win that. Can we program the game?
That was Saturdays only, right?
Man, look how cool that the shield is, though. God damn.
You guys can hear me now?
Hey, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I was talking to that whole fight. Yeah, Cass.
2 seconds.
Just update the week or
I-
reload.
Reload, okay. It's frustrating because you can't test it, unless you're in the raid.
Alright, so we are going to Taros now.
To everybody who won gear, and to those who won the shield, which is great that both tanks got the shield, so congrats both of you. And Alhassani?
Plate shoulders. Plate shoulders
New shield.
are still up for roll.
Got a new shield.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Already an upgrade.
Who already damaged these?
Okay, where are we going?
We did.
Where do we...
Oh, it went back all the way this far. Wow.
Oh, I see you guys way over there.
Where's my tip of the scales not working? What is going on here?
So yeah, usually most first bosses of the raid are pretty easy, pretty chill. They kind of get, help you get your feet wet.
So the safest place to melee in that fight.
But and that was the case. It's also on normal. We will obviously progress through the difficulties, heroic and mythic, as we gear up and go through the raid. So yeah, normal is relatively easy. I mean, we don't have a ton of gear yet, so that's obviously posing a challenge. But at the end of Shadowlands, I did a boss counter. Maybe I should add a boss counter too. See how many bosses we get down to in a week. Oops.
Hey guys, this is the wrong way.
Yeah.
This is back for
I'm not sure why we're going back to the entrance, but
Yeah, we're going behind the boss. This is where we need to go.
That's why I was wondering what we were doing.
BOE drops, hello.
Well, we can't get them. Come on, what is going on with my U?
Also, Terrace is a
somebody needs to pass on the plate shoulders, by the way. If you have the thing on your screen, hit pass.
Where deep?
I'm simming it, that's why.
The right one.
Left or right?
Right one here.
Right one.
This is for Taros. Left is the council.
Hey Scream. Hey Scream, how did you like your bonus auto attacks in that fight?
Huh? He's complaining about Wind Fury because there's a priest.
I mean, I think that's a fair complaint.
Yeah, I do too.
You're simming.
There's a what?
What the heck is simming,
There's a
dude?
priest in the Wind Fury group.
You know, someone that auto attacks a bunch.
Is it possible to put these guys closer together?
It's a power.
No, it's not.
Okay, thanks. I was just checking.
Ooh.
They're just out of range for me to do damage to both. That's funny.
I can't cleave off two targets anyway. Keep
Oh.
them separate.
Oh, the woes of marksmanship.
Yeah.
I remember it well.
Well, great job, everybody. We are officially one boss in.
Nice.
Wow,
Feels
great.
good.
All of this trash is so
We've
much
already had loot drama.
Now, are you sure you don't want to go back to Sylvanas just for old time's sake?
Stop that. You're gonna give him PTSD.
I already deleted all of my legendaries.
Yeah, you should be hated for that.
Girl, you need to keep those legendaries.
I still have my legendary bow and
So when you go back to farm later,
they shut them off.
Yeah.
in the Shadowlands they still work.
They do?
Yeah, but also, like, I have all of my legendary powers.
But you can get other powers.
Gotta make different ones. Wait, how can you get different ones if you already have them already?
Yeah, what happens when Shadowlands time walking becomes a thing, Kraylor? Like, and you need to farm it for something, and you're not doing as much damage as everyone else in the group.
I need to go do some flawless.
You're gonna feel like
runs
a
so I
real
can get
piece
that
of
mount.
shit.
That sounds like an easy skip WoW for a week and go do something else for mental health.
You're gonna feel so stupid.
Make sure to skin that. That scales.
What is this
We all
boss
kept
title?
our hearts of Azeroth, didn't we?
I kept my heart of Azeroth.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
Yeah,
What?
that's
I'm not
still works.
so crazy sounding now, am I?
Well, not for that reason.
Damn it.
Well, you need that stuff to do like some things.
If you
You
just
don't
join
need
in,
the
hello,
legendaries
hello,
to
hello.
farm
Welcome on in.
Shadowlands.
You don't need it, but you want
We
it.
are one boss down for tonight so far.
Well, you literally need the cloak to go farm some stuff.
Yeah, like you can't do it without the insanity thing.
Yeah, you have to. You just get mind control.
Which way do we go? Oh, this way. Okay.
Well, even doing that what was that, visions or the
I got a
horrific
green.
visions? Hey, we gotta go around, don't we? They're gonna make us fucking go around.
Yep.
I don't think we want to fight that boss yet, anyways.
But the boss is right there.
Is this game a good game for new people to these types of games? Actually, yes, it is. It does a good job of teaching you MMOs and, you know, online types of things. When it first launched years and years ago, not so much, but they've done a really good job for new players. It really kind of, I don't want to say like hold your hand, because that's kind of like a negative term, but they really do kind of walk you, you know, step by step at the beginning process, and like, you know, they got little things that like pop up all over your screen. Not, I shouldn't say that. They don't pop up all over your screen, but you know, anytime there's something new going on, it'll point to it and be like, hey, this is what this does. You're like, oh, okay, got it. And then you'll play for a little bit, and then you'll get something else, or you'll unlock something else, or you'll gain a new skill or something that's like, hey, don't forget to put a new skill point in this. And you're like, oh, okay, cool, thanks, game. So they do a pretty good job of helping people along learn the game.
Yeah, that was kind of.
As with any, you know, game genre, if it's new to you, there's gonna be a bit of a learning curve. But yeah, yeah, and you're welcome.
Cody's in there, tongue kissing it. Tanks.
No, I just stood in the lava because I thought that's all he wanted us to do.
No, I didn't actually put that skull. I had to change it to the one I wanted. I don't know where that skull came from. It's not what I put.
Oh my god.
Oh, that happened.
We have some extra friends
You
here.
gotta get off to the edge.
You can outrange it too.
Alright, Zephyr out. There we go. Throw that
You're a
out.
marksman hunter.
Oops.
you leave.
Oh, what are
You
you
just
back
stand
on
50 yards back.
Goodbye.
Not a healer, bro.
There goes half the group.
Goodbye, losers.
It's funny.
Someone literally said that you stand up to the side.
Yeah, you do with that.
You gotta now move back to the middle.
You gotta move back.
There goes the other half the group.
Yeah, I heard move off.
Well, you can't listen to Brony like that.
I wasn't
As Tank said?
this time.
No,
Hey,
thanks for
the
alive.
Mythic team is left alive.
Yeah, right.
Just the good players. keep note. Or the dragon. That I could just fly back. I realize as a dragon, I'm like a
You
really
could have
bad
saved someone
hunter.
too, by the way.
This is
Oh,
probably,
yeah.
This is probably why this guy was back up there and not on the bridge.
Yeah, it's overrated.
What, living?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just die.
True. That's it. Look, you don't even have to do trash anymore if you die.
It's a long walk back though.
I mean, let's be real, that was at one point all of our goals in LFR. Die, don't make it look suspicious, don't take the res.
Yep.
And then go
5-minute break.
Yeah, and go do something else while the rest of the LFR nerds cleared trash.
Idiot.
Oh,
I mean-
man, the battle res didn't come through, did it time out?
I had a friend who, I mean, literally would do that.
And they're always so patient. Th're like, Mage, are you coming? And I'm like, oh yeah, sorry. Are you done? I'm ready.
Yes, I am that friend. Granted,
That's
I haven't
so
done it
funny.
in years, but...
You have LFR people deserve it.
Those degens.
So what types of games do you normally play? Just out of curiosity.
When we were in Nathria and we were getting like mythic gear and everything, I would go into LFR, just carry the shit out of the first two bosses, and then just AFK the last one. I don't know why.
LFR is my end game content. I love going in there and flexing on all
99
the kids.
parsing?
Yeah. They're like, oh my, my god, you do so much damage. I'm like, yeah, I'm decked out in mythic raid gear.
Did
We
you
used
see
to go in there
when we
and
did LFR for the first time?
Who?
Preach.
No.
we used
You know,
to
I
go
don't
in
really
and
care
troll
for that.
LFR. We would take off our cloaks for the last boss, and then
Oh.
get maddened. It was pretty
Yep.
fun.
Troll the raid.
So, new boss, new break for a video, everybody. As always, ready to check pull. Go ahead and watch the Taros video.
FPS, Call of Duty, and Rust. I also have been playing the new God of War. Nice, man. I am very not good. Mediocre at best at first-person shooters. Mediocre is a stretch. That's not to say that I don't like them. I'm just not very good at them. So I tend to steer clear. I do like Overwatch, though. Overwatch is pretty fun. Okay, next boss. We will not be watching a video before every boss in the future. We are only doing that tonight because it obviously is new raid, new bosses, and all that. So let's go ahead and watch Taros. Oh, YouTube. YouTube, why are you the way that you are? Let's just reload it. Heard the God of War was pretty good. I mean, obviously it was up there for Game of the Year. Elden Ring beat it out, but it was basically between those two, let's be honest. Taros guide. Already check pull. Full screen. Let's switch over.
We pulling?
Hang on. All right.
Hey, I'm Zax, and this is Taros, one of the second bosses you can do in the raid. He only has one phase, and it's entirely single target. In this fight, there are 4 very important things you have to do to survive. Here's the quick version first. Number 1, everyone soak this big swirly circle on a random player. Number 2, people with these little circles split up evenly between the left and right side of the soak. Number 3, tanks aim the beam from the boss at pillars to break them. And number 4, everyone bait the cone at full energy to the same spot and dodge it in the same direction. Now for the more detailed version. When a random player gets this big swirly circle around them, everyone needs to move into it to help split the damage it does, and then quickly move out of the circle after it expires to avoid the aftershock on the ground. Ideally, the targeted player moves the circle a little closer to the boss so melee can easily soak it. Number 2, while soaking the big circle, a few random players will get these little circles around them. These players need to try to split up evenly between the left and right side of the circle while not overlapping with each other. This is because the little circles do damage to anyone inside them when the big circle expires, and they also each spawn one of these rock pillars, which leads me to number 3. When the current tank gets targeted by this beam from the boss, they need to aim it at some of the pillars to destroy them. However, destroying a pillar does raid-wide damage and applies a stack of a heavy dot to the raid, so you don't want to destroy too many pillars at once. That's why you have the little circle players split up between the left and right sides of the big soak, so you have 2 smaller pillar clumps that are easier to handle. And number 4, when the boss gets to full energy, he casts this giant cone toward a random player that one-shots anyone in it and leaves this bad stuff on the ground in 1/4 of the room. So, as the boss gets close to full energy, the entire raid needs to be standing in the same direction relative to the boss, and when the cone cast starts, everyone needs to move in the same direction that your raid leader should tell you before you start the fight.
So you basically
Some raid leaders like
have
going
less and
left,
less
some right,
room
so
to
just
play
make sure
as the
everyone's
fight
on
goes
the same
on.
page, because if the raid gets split up, that's probably going to be a wipe. For the second cone specifically, you also want to make sure everyone is baiting it beside the first cone's stuff on the ground, because otherwise you could end up splitting
Alright.
the room.
They are ready. I think I pretty much got it.
The big things here are there is a group soak that we're going to bring close to the boss so everyone can soak it. While that is happening, a bunch of players get marked with small circles, and we need to spread those around the outside of that big circle because we still need to be group soaking, and when that goes off, that spawns pillars. Tanks hit those pillars. Easy enough. And then the pie slice thing. We have 4 pie slices to kill the boss, and we are going to use a lock gate, hence the gateway control shard, to zerp out. That means everybody needs to be stacked up tight to bait that pie slice in the area that we are currently standing, and leave it once the room is, or that part of the room is dead.
Don't forget, get out of the big circle too.
Buck.
If you have a pure single target talent set up, you should put it on.
Yes, this is your single target. Like,
Dave, can we get a feast, please?
There's one right in the middle.
Down. I was gonna say there's one right here. Mr. Kralik.
They're so tiny.
Yeah, they're small.
Yeah, they're very tiny now.
And Buck, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Alright.
Okay.
Everybody
Here we go,
is
boss
ready?
number
Takes full
2.
timer on you.
Let's do it.
Which way are we going with the control shard, right?
We're going clockwise. Always clockwise.
So left.
Yeah. That's left.
Make sure we're stacked. Move out.
Yeah, another beam with the tanks in it.
And remember, we want to get these pillars down with that beam. Stack. Get out, and then remember to move away from those. If you get those little swirlies under you, get out of that. Yeah, if you see a line underneath you, you want to move away from that.
Just like the Halandras beams.
Yeah. And then the tanks. Alright, yep. Make sure you get those little, off to the side. And move out. Move out of that. And we're moving over. Remember, we want to stay somewhat stacked up, loose stacked. So if you're over to the right a lot, we're going to move. Try not to stand by pillars. Get out of that. Dodge circles. Good job. Flying. Don't get hit by it. Good job. Alright. Dodge is coming soon. He's at 96 energy. Once he reaches 100, we're going to be doing that. Alright, we're already there. Move, move, move. Good job on the roar. And
Nice.
we should do it all over
Cool.
again.
Now we should try and stay near this.
Alright, yep. Even on both sides. Stack in and move.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you don't, you want to make sure you use your space in the room efficiently.
From the beam.
You don't want to have, geez. You don't want to have, these danger zones spread out all funky and weird.
Dodging circles.
Cool. So neat man, one thing I will say is kind of a downside to this game is it has a subscription fee. And it was, it's the product of its time, which was the early 2000s when games like this had subscription fees. Now everything's like free to play. Not everything, but games like these are free to play. And then there's like a cash shop where that's how they make their money. Or there's a
Big frontal's coming soon.
whatever it's called.
We're really far right.
Battle Pass or something like that. That's
I need rear
kind of more of the business model these days.
Alright, make sure
But if you can get past having a subscription fee, this game's really fun.
Alright, move over, move over. Good job. And we're doing this again. Alright, evenly on each side, evenly on each side. Alright, move. Get out of the line, good job.
Oh geez.
Getting out of the big circle. We're out of the big circle. And we're gonna watch our feet again after. Yep, watch your feet again. Get stacked up.
And I will say that it is free to play up to character level 20, which is a fair amount of gameplay. Especially if you're new to the MMO genre, level 20 will take you lots of game time to get to that point. You know.
Move out.
Sorry, let me focus on what I'm doing here.
Let's after this we're going right. Move over to the right. On the right hand side of the spikes. We don't want to go too far to the left. Move. Then after this, move again. Move out of the beam.
Woo.
Stack to the right.
Darn near killed me.
Everybody on right, everybody on right. We're baiting. After it goes out, we're gonna need a roar. Roar.
Go, 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 go.
Good job. One more time.
I just fell through the floor.
There's a
Yeah,
hold.
don't get too
There's a
close.
hold. Yeah. Also, it
thank
doesn't.
you for letting me know.
Everybody in, stack. Make sure we're evenly split on each side. Move over to the left.
Oh, that
Oh,
last
boy.
second move.
Out. Move again. Move out of the line.
Should be the kill here.
Move to the right. We're gonna be stacking
Nice.
up again. Oh, never mind. Good job.
2 down.
That
Cool.
feel when
So
you
yeah,
lose
what I was
first
saying
place because you jump into a fucking
was,
hole.
you know, you can play up to level 20 for
Dude, I
free,
thought I
which
was gonna get back
there's
to-
70 character levels, and then of course there's the end game, you know. But yeah, level 20 will take you probably a good
Love the auto
10 hours, maybe 5 if you do it really fast and push fast. But again, if you're new to MMOs, that's plenty of gameplay. You'll really know if you would like it by that
Anyone
point.
want to mine this boulder sitting here?
Ooh, is that a trinket I could use? That's a 4 screening, 21 attack power per stack. At 10 stacks, next 3 melee abilities emit a shockwave. All enemies in the line, shockwave. That's kind of cool.
What are we whispering about?
Oh no, Vaden won the staff and I rolled 9.
Oh shit.
100. Get the.
I'm gonna assume that's a.
How you censored yourself.
I'm gonna assume that's a DPS trinket.
Melee represent.
Who won this to the first staff? Oh, no one yet.
Vaden, of course. Yeah, Vaden won it with a cool 100.
Hey, Grats Alley.
Ooh.
Oh shit, Grats, you got the dagger, man.
Am I allowed to take 2 items from a boss?
You got the staff
They both
and the
weapons.
chest.
90 on the staff.
Go.
If they're both
Damn.
weapons, no.
Live and
pick
carry
one.
on, Ali.
No.
We going?
The game's throwing her a bone because we were giving her shit for coming in.
The
one
other
item
thing
level
too to
over the
remember is
minimum.
that
what's
your
our,
subscription
day?
fee does
Where are we
pay
going
for constant work
I
on the
guess we're
game.
going over to-
Generally
we're gonna
speaking,
do Rat.
there will be a new patch
Oh,
with
yeah,
new
we
content
have
and
to go
story
back,
and
or we have
quests
to
and stuff
go
and things to do
Council.
every 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, we need to go back.
Last
Mining
expansion
that thing gave me $2
didn't quite
and
happen as frequently
a
as
really good
usual.
gem.
Hey.
For whatever reason. You
We're
blame it on
heading
COVID,
over
blame it
to
on
the,
whatever you want, who knows. But yeah, last expansion was kind of slower content. But normally, you know, 3 to 5 at the most is kind of the patch
Cuts out
cadence.
a whole quarter of the room anyways. So as long as you're in like a quarter, I think it doesn't matter.
So there's a hole right where he is.
So your money goes, you know, your money goes
Yes.
to good use.
Yes, I jumped
Fucking
in it.
void.
Doesn't just disappear, never to be seen again.
Yeah, that's a super.
It comes back
I
in the form of
honestly didn't even
content,
see it. I know
which
I
is always
Shadow
cool.
Crash goes right through and doesn't do anything, which is like not cool.
That sucks.
Like, that's how I apply my dots.
Send it down the tube.
Dude, I was just like jumping up and down, vibing, and then just yeeted straight into the hole. Thought it was a bug at first. I I kept flirting with the hole. I didn't know if there was one there, so I stayed away.
Yeah, that's low hanging fruit. Are you big on
right there.
flirting with the hole? That's all like,
Yeah, you just can't help yourself, Jay, can you?
How old are you, Jay?
Old enough to not do that.
Brony, you are one to talk.
Al.
When Jay's in the call, he makes me look like an adult.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean.
I don't know what I mean. I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what. I don't know who's on first.
You want to do that skip? We can do the whole thing.
Oh, you can roll it off. I used to know it by heart once upon a time.
Man, that gets old even for me, let alone you youngins.
Okay, that is timeless.
Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I think
That's
Cass,
what
you're
you know if you
not
have a good
that much
childhood
older
or
than
not.
most of the guild.
I definitely feel like it, but that's good to know.
How old are you, Cass?
I am
In the young
37.
man's body.
Yeah, you're young.
Yeah, Icar's the grandpa.
He's the grandpa. Like literally a grandpa?
We're the same age, Cass.
He's not actually a
Just
grandpa.
murdered me.
Oh, goodbye, Ismar.
I got meleeed for 287k. I wasn't even near me.
You're a warlock. How'd you
Imagine
die?
dying as a warlock, dude. Holy shit.
Didn't they nerf Warlock?
You're gonna have to
stuff?
change your guild note.
Yes, they did nerf
Yeah.
the survivability.
Yeah.
And
They
they nerfed
nerfed
everybody.
it.
I mean,
Still very
It-
strong at surviving.
It was a little ridiculous.
I only have 220k health. Couldn't
Shut
survive
up.
that.
Oop.
Oh, I died.
How many
damage?
shields do you have?
That was the big hurt right there.
You guys wanted something to heal, eh? There you go.
Not the big hurt.
Well, we know the AoE class is
You
now.
wanted
gotta stay away
something
from
to
the clap.
heal.
The clap will get you when you least expect it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're probably expecting it.
Allie,
Acting
haven't
it,
you
sure.
risked me?
But always
I wasn't in
surprised when
combat
it
yet, I
happens.
was
You mean
still
the bathroom
walking.
at the Chili's wasn't a good place?
Not the
If
chill.
if A, then B, that's how it works.
Never the Chili's.
Just asking for trouble.
The Outback maybe, but definitely not Chili's.
Applebee's?
God no.
No chain
TGI
restaurant.
Friday, since it's where you want to go.
Dude,
No chain
Applebee's.
restaurant.
Applebee's was my jam
Only
when
bathrooms
I was in
where
high
there's
school.
a man with a towel looking at you the entire time.
Looking at you.
Well, the entire time helping you too, right?
Yeah.
He
Take a
offers you a
picture.
towel to wipe the cocaine off your nose.
He'll take pictures if you ask. Like, he's a nice guy. He's just working for the tip. Whatever tip you give him.
Why is the trash
Aren't they
harder
all?
than the boss itself?
Is this normal? Because we're not interrupting casts.
I actually don't spec into that, so
Yeah,
There
but you're
probably
a
are
boomy,
people who
you-
don't.
You get the exception.
You're a boomy?
imagine if I like. Yeah, it's hard out here with no trinkets that do damage.
They're trying to say that all of melee was top DPS in the last boss. Like,
Well, it's because melee are very strong.
Yeah.
They're a boss that everyone needs to have an
Crank
interaction.
my music up.
There was a lot of movement too.
This next one
Hopefully
actually.
the music's coming through
well,
okay,
yeah,
volume wise.
Everyone with 30 people?
Good luck,
Yeah, 'cause-
whoever that
no,
target.
every single person has like an ad that they have to interrupt.
oh yeah, this is the ad.
Looking forward to not a single one of the casts going.
By the way, while we've got a second, if you have not done so already, I would very much appreciate a follow. We made it to 100 over 100 followers, which is pretty cool.
No, it has to be an intro.
Also, if you're enjoying the stream, right up there is my Discord channel. If you want to join the Discord, that's the best way to kind of
Non-interrupt.
join the community.
Yeah, like I only have stuns. I don't have interrupts.
It's a relatively active
You have an
community.
interrupt head.
Talk about games and
Oh, so you want me to pull
some
up
of the
my
people in
Felguard
there,
and
not
just-
me,
or I
but
mean
some of the
my
people in there like
Felhunter
manga.
and just do no damage?
So they talk about that sort of thing. If you like,
Yeah.
if you like those
For the-
things, all things
warning
geeky basically.
that you have to interrupt, yes. You
Your
can,
Felguard's ability counts as an interrupt.
It's a stun, but okay.
Well,
So yeah,
it's stun
follow or Discord or both,
The
whatever
bosses
you
can
like.
actually be stunned on normal.
No, it's
God,
not.
it's a
It's not this
No,
one.
there's an ad that spawns that you
It's
have to
red.
interrupt or it'll kill you.
There's also that on Razagath. Everybody's gonna get an ad, and it'll.
Oh, just fire.
They just need to be
Here,
interrupted.
But I think that one you can root.
I don't like it. I think you can stun CC, like do a whole slew of things to them to interrupt their cast on the last boss.
Oh, they're down for whatever. That's what you're saying?
Yeah. Basically.
Turn down for what?
Shit on.
Right on cue.
The word is not fire.
Yeah, that's a lot of fire.
Yeah,
Where
we're
you
dragon.
Where are you guys going?
going?
That way.
Yeah, you
Come
could
back
go
this way.
forward.
You come back.
Hold
It's
W,
it disappeared.
not
It's
S.
Purdue. What was the plan?
How the fuck
there?
do I get over there?
Hold W.
How long does it?
Out on a limb
How
and
long
say
does it
that's
last?
probably Not how Blizzard
It's already
vision
back.
that
It's
we're
already
going.
done in here.
Now we have to walk back over all that fire.
They'll disappear eventually.
You get a mount for it though, so.
I'm just gonna be
We're
back
just
here
gonna
with bait
sit
on.
back here. Yeah.
Or like
back
y'all
for-
seen from Street
Don't worry.
Fighter.
Wait,
The melee will just
Is this
get
a dead warlock again?
Yeah.
I have a
And she died like.
lowish
I
eye
did-
level, okay?
You really need to change your guild note.
We have the same item level. Get out of here.
Change your name to Endaya.
Just
What?
bullying Endora right now.
Oh
got her.
shit, that was savage. Stop being mean to her.
Alright.
You can
I'm
start
not making fun of you. Like,
You're not
Video time. This
You're-
one
you're-
is a little bit more complicated, so we're gonna give you some extra time to see how the everybody pay extra attention to the part explaining the electric circles and the pillars. Please. Endora, if you'd like to look up a video about how to die less.
Yeah.
Get so fucked.
Normally those videos just redirect you to the warlock class creation anyways.
Alright. Let's watch a video for this one. Again, we won't be watching videos every time, but just this because it is new.
Hi, I'm Hazel, and this
Ooh.
is a guide to the.
That is not the guide that I wanted. I wanted ready check pull. There we go.
Hey,
Got it.
we pulling?
Hey, I'm Zax, and this is the Primal Council, one of the second bosses you can do in the raid. This fight only has one phase, where you fight 4 bosses at the same time. And in this fight, there are 4 very important things you have to do to survive. Here's the quick version first. Number 1, when you get a lightning circle around you, run it to a pillar to dispel it without running over anyone else. Number 2, everyone soak these big orange circles on random players, while the targeted players move their circles onto some pillars. Number 3, everyone dip in and out of the fire on the ground 1 time while Primal Blizzard is being cast. And number 4, try to kill the bosses around the same time. Now for the more detailed version. Number 1, when several players get these lightning circles around them, they need to run next to one of these earth pillars to remove the circle without running over anyone else. These earth pillars just spawn near random players throughout the fight, so there should always be at least one nearby or spawning soon. The circle does instant damage and applies a dot, but more importantly, it spreads to any other players who touch it, so try not to run it over your friends. Number 2, when 2 players get these big orange circles around them, everyone needs to move into them while the targeted players split up and move their circles onto some pillars. The circles do split damage to anyone in them when they expire, and they destroy any pillars they hit. Clearing the pillars out a little gives you more room to play with, but on Heroic, the pillars also pulse raid damage, so it becomes much more important to clear them out a lot. The orange circles also leave fire on the ground, which will be used for number 3. While the frost guy, Kadros, is channeling Primal Blizzard, everyone needs to dip in and out of the fire real quick 1 time. This channel does ramping raid damage and puts a stacking debuff on everyone. And if you get to 10 stacks of that debuff, you get frozen solid until you're broken out. Stepping into the fire removes your stacks, and since there are only 10 stacks that go out per Blizzard cast, you only have to dip into the fire once each time. And number 4, try to kill the bosses around the same time. When one dies, it pulses a ton of ramping raid damage until the other bosses are killed. They all have the same amount of health, so this shouldn't be too difficult, just try to even them out once they're low. Other than those 4 big mechanics, there's also some more familiar mechanics in the fight. 2 of the bosses, Kadros and Dathia, both chain cast an interruptible spell that does damage to a random player, so everyone should be interrupting those as much as possible. The tanks need to taunt swap on the other 2 bosses, Opalfang and Embar. Opalfang casts Crush on her target, which does big physical damage and applies a physical damage taken debuff for a while, so just taunt swap on both bosses whenever that cast happens. And Embar casts a big frontal at full energy that does a ton of fire damage and applies a heavy dot, so make sure to keep her faced away from everyone else. And that's pretty much it. Here's a quick recap of the fight for you. By the way, our Patreon supporters get our guides early, so if you're interested in that, check out the link below. Shout out to them for even making...
No one's ever accused me of not being quick.
Especially with your wife. There you go.
My add-ons isn't working for some reason. Don't know why.
Do what? Hunters, Demon Hunters, and Death Knights are the Mythic Plus classes, huh?
I don't know, I feel pretty comfortable in Mythic Plus.
Yeah, Marksman's gonna do really well in Mythic Plus. Single target, not so well, but
Yeah, that's kind of the situation I'm in. Single target.
Got about 30 seconds on break here, then we'll get started.
but my single target's not like horrible.
So this is a kind of a slow burn game where you'll go in, because these bosses reset once per week, and you'll go in and you'll take them out that week, and
Marksman, though, you've really got to pick a lane. You can't.
hopefully you'll maybe get a piece of gear or two, but somebody will get some loot or some gear, so your raid slowly gets more and more strong as the weeks progress, allowing you to take down more difficult and harder bosses later in the raid. So you kind of mix the content. It's not like you just go through and kill everybody and you're like, hey, we're done. Cool. See you in a couple months, right? So it kind of makes it gives a lot of replayability, and you get better at the fights and those sorts of things.
True. Big true. True that. Double true.
Mini boss?
Oh, why didn't we kill us?
I think they're all gonna drop one of these.
Alright, Allie.
Nice.
Wally,
Yeah, I like it.
is-
It makes the content last longer. Gives you a reason to come back. And of course, like I said earlier, there are 3 different difficulties. You've got normal, which is what we're doing now, which is what you start with. Then they've got heroic, which the bosses are harder. They have a few more mechanics or things to dodge or do to make sure you don't mess up. But of course, you get better gear for it. And then they have mythic, which is like the most difficult stuff in the game.
Girl, I think we need to
but
get
of course, you get the best gear in the game too. So.
No, this is another mini boss. There's gonna be, I think, 4 of them.
We usually do make it into Mythic, but we never clear all the Mythic. We'll clear normal easily, and we'll clear Heroic with some effort. It will take several weeks to a month or so. But yeah, we've never the time and coordination and skill it takes to fully clear Mythic is it's a lot. It ain't easy.
Your humor's not terrible, boo.
There also is smaller group content. Like as you can see, the group's pretty large. It can scale from 10 to 30 people. But there's also small 5-person content dungeons. I might stream some of those sometime too.
It's like the
our powers combined.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yes, I remember that. What was it called? Captain Planet, or?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, Captain Planet.
Captain Planet. A good song.
It is. It's catchy.
Gonna
The second he
take
said that, it
pollution
played.
down to 0.
Hey man, sing a buck.
Bad guys
we
who
got
like to
another.
loot and plunder.
Lightning.
That looks like the boss. No, no.
No, this
Nope,
one's
lightning.
fair.
We got one more.
So why is it lightning and not water?
Because
This
we already
isn't
had
annoying
water.
as all.
Water is ice.
Yeah, come on. What are you
You
talking
gotta
about,
remember,
Brownie?
this is the primal aspects. So the primal aspects are these.
Hey,
So
AO
that's
Octave.
what they represent.
How's it going?
This is air groaning.
How you doing? Having a good night?
Lightning, air, storm, it's all
The
relatively.
new
close.
whoa,
Somebody just
whoa,
spread
whoa,
it
whoa.
all.
The new raid
Keep spreading, guys.
starts
Touch
today,
us.
so
Nice little
could be a fun night.
So much damage.
Definitely
The
go.
other day.
It's going.
That's
Well,
a
that's
nice little
good. That's
preview
good.
of the boss
I
mechanic.
mean, if it weren't
Yep.
going,
That's why they do it.
then you would probably
And you,
be
hey, make sure you loot.
not
run,
alive
run,
anymore.
Make sure you loot though, because that was an ancient vault artifact. Run, just run. It'll reset.
Resets?
Yeah,
I hope so.
it
Yeah, what
resets.
is
Just
this
run.
ancient vault artifacts?
Thanks for
I
showing
wish
up.
they made
My
all raid bosses unable to be reset.
By the way, while we have a
my
second
soul's
again,
all guard reset
Discord's up
too.
there if you ever want to
You bring
join.
it to.
Fun group, fun community, slowly growing.
Alright,
What the fuck? You
so
got Felguard now
this
too?
is a ready check for the pull, and we're going to Fasty Cassia on the rip.
Can we get a feast? Mine wore off.
Yeah, here you go.
Thanks,
Beast
babe.
is down.
Hey, you're showing off that you've been alive this whole
What
time, right?
mats do you need for those, Dave?
You need.
I'm way behind my cooking. That's why.
Anyone like the band tattoo?
It is the grand thing.
Well, hopefully, AO Octave, I can make your night a little bit better.
Tech.
I don't know.
Tech.
My thing's not pulling up. I don't know why.
Tech. You ready?
Yeah. Did I not hit ready?
You did not. You hit not ready.
Oh, whoops. My bad.
What?
Alright. Everybody's ready. Tinks, when you are.
This is rain
I'll
stack
tell you
center.
after. Mine's not loading for some reason.
Real quick,
All right.
guys, make sure you don't stand in front of the boss's cleave. That can really hurt. Also, please do not spread conductive mark. That can go on everyone, and that is massive damage to the raid.
Nice and fire, so I
And
get
2 left ones, DPS should be interrupting as much as we can.
Oh, things.
And when you get
Alright.
lightning around, you make sure to not touch other people.
Yes, but we do need to move the lightning towards the rocks to discharge you.
Ooh.
That'll get rid of the rocks. Move to the pillar, but don't keep running your friends into it. It discharges you. Yep, run to the pillar. And back to the pillar. Jesus Christ.
Okay, now
Stack.
help stack those, Oh god.
We're going back out, hit the pillars again. Frostbite coming out again. Try not to hit your friends with that.
You guys.
Alright, Blizzard. So we need to just put your foot in the lava and get out. Just in it and we can move back out. You'll be fine.
Cast dead.
Cast up.
3 minutes.
Lagging kind of hard.
Everyone spread out.
Might be our first wipe of the night,
Spread out.
which is
Grab a
to be
few
expected.
Get through there.
We definitely weren't going to go in without one throughout the whole thing. Oops. Or maybe not. Maybe this tank will just tank the whole thing.
get the lightning, please make sure you head to the pillars. Then as
Trying to
soon
mess
as you're
with this
done, move
add-on.
out.
It's not working right. Ooh, lag. Here we go. Let me try reinstalling it, maybe. While I've got a second here.
Hey, make sure we stack.
Guns down.
Gotta get
Now
these pillars down, guys.
both tanks are down, so let's go ahead and hop off to reset.
How do you do that?
And we need to move those big
You put
circles
the fire
to...
underneath the pillars.
Yeah, we need to move them over to pillars. Can you guys
I
hear me?
think we want to leave a fair bit of pillars up with this many people, so that we can clear the debuffs.
Yeah, the Ready
Yes,
Check
Dave,
Full
we
video
can hear
actually
you.
has the
Do we have
melee
Soulstone
one,
out?
not put it on the spikes.
Do we have
Yeah, I don't
Soulstone
think you need to on normal.
Any
No,
souls?
we don't, because my weak aura is not working. And I didn't do it.
Hey, same.
Is there a reason that we're like hugging the edge of the circle the entire time?
I think it's because Ald was the only tank for a really long time.
Just awkward with so many people surrounding all of that.
Yeah, I was just trying to survive with 4 things and whatever and fire. I get it. It was poor
No,
positioning,
seems
but
fair. Was
So-
curious if there was a reason.
no, it was not a planned thing.
Yeah, I think because like on normal, the pillars don't pulse any damage,
Sorry, guys.
so I think keeping them more alive.
Sorry, guys.
It just means like you
I
gotta
am,
leave more pillars
messing with the
up so we
add-ons
can
here.
go. But like people
Has
were
to be
standing
expected
like
on the
they would
first
drop
night.
their debuff and then they turn around and
Those
keep
are
attacking the
huge,
boss.
though. How do I
but
make
like
them
no one else
smaller?
could then get into the pillar, so then that person would then get run into by another person, and then we had to keep dropping the debuffs like multiple times.
So,
Yeah,
real quick, Al Hassani, I'm gonna swap you over to Rhett for this fight. And Ali, I'm gonna swap you back to heals. This looks like, based on what Connie's doing, is a good Rhett fight.
Roger.
What are these runbacks?
Here, it looks like Breath is still doing
Yeah, the dragons are right there. You'd think they'd give us a lift.
Don't get this.
You would think so.
Don't get the point of it.
So what'd you say about the circle's melee's not gonna drop them?
No, so there's 2 types of circles. The one where it says spread out on your DBM, everyone should be spreading out at that point. So then when you get a circle on you, you're not passing the
Hopefully I
little
got it
circle, which is
fixed.
the lightning one, to other people. And then you go to the beam or the pillars to drop it. But if you get a big red circle, everybody has to stack with you unless you can immune it. And then in that case, just run away and hopefully people will realize that they don't need to stack with you.
So, real quick, touching on the lightning circles. So, you don't have to cleanse it immediately. It is a dot, so it will do some damage to you, but give it a second. And if you see 3 people have just run to the pillar to cleanse theirs, don't just full zug to the pillar and give it back to them. Wait until people have kind of cleared out, and then there's a clear aisle to that pillar. And then on the other side of that, if you have just cleared yours, don't run straight back
Yo,
into
Active,
the
I don't know
boss
if you're
because
still
you
in
know
the
there's
chat,
probably
but
people
just
trying to
curious,
get to
what
that
kind of
pillar.
games
Go
do
to
you
the
usually
side,
play?
Make some room, and don't just stand next to a pillar casting and say, "Oh, I got."
Meat
the
Man was
lightning
telling
here."
me FPS, Call of Duty, Rust,
Yeah, there's a lot of
God of
people
War, some other
standing
things like
next to
that.
the pillars
Don't-
without
don't
How about
debuffs.
yourself?
Like if you don't have the debuff, go
Don't
away
be
from
next
the
to a pillar.
Yeah. All right, can we get a mass res for acid, please?
Yes.
But that was a good little learning test pull there. So let's clean it up and make a little bit more progress. Tanks, did we figure out what happened? What went wrong?
I think 4 people soaked, and Cass was one of them.
I died first. It's a lot of damage.
So I think there's only
and we gotta me and Cass can't stack because of the cone.
So I think
What
there's
else
only
screwed up?
2 people that you have to tank swap. You don't have to
That's
tank
right.
swap all 4.
Yes, that's correct.
No, I know. We're just switching Fire Path and Opal Fang. The problem is because of how you would want to pull them, one person either gets them both or it's. So we're having to pull weird.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
Well,
my
let's
timer
get back to it.
Yep. Get her done.
Okay. Here we go. Attempt number 2. Wait. You're
away
taking.
from the pillars.
Yep. All good.
Okay, you're taking those two. I didn't know that.
All right. Make sure if you get the mark on you, head towards the pillar and clear it off, and then get away from the pillar so others can get in.
Big storm lash off me.
I know. Hang on. Gotta find him.
All right, stack. We need to stack over on this.
Can't find it. There we go.
We're not killing. Remember, we're not killing pillars.
And now where's the fire one?
Dodge.
We're killing some pillars. We're not leaving all of them up.
There we go.
Damage on normal.
Yeah, but the
All right,
room will fill up.
We need to put our feet in the fire and get out of it. In and out.
Eld's got 3 stacks.
Alright, if you get the mark, again, head over to the pillars. And when you're done, get out of the pillars so another person can go in. If you get it again, go back.
Jeez.
Stack.
These need to die at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
They share. Or no, they don't.
No.
No, you
they
do
get
what
fire
at
path.
the same time.
Yep.
Thank you.
I just have to. I have to find the icon.
If you get a mark, make sure you go clear it off, and if you're done,
Here comes summon door. Here comes one.
whoa, what the hell?
Get it
Can
out.
someone pull me- I'm dying. I just got glitched outside of the map. Yeah, I'm dead.
Can you see anything?
I can't. Can you, Gitzel, or someone, can you call?
Yep.
Yeah, Gitzel, please. And Eld fell.
And then
Eld fell.
stack that, but get
Can
it
you
out of the.
pull Eld up. Alec,
not in
can you
the
pull
tank.
Eld up? Eld's off the edge. Someone pull him up. Evoker, someone. He's off the edge behind bosses.
Oh,
Hey,
jeez.
thank you.
Okay.
Alright, we
He
gotta
will
regroup.
fall off the edge.
Regroup to the other side of the fire.
Cass is down.
45 seconds on B-res.
Hey, move out of their way. We got
Our first
the biggest thing, we gotta
challenge,
move out of their
which
way.
is good.
Alright, get ready to dip in the fire.
If you have the thing, please get the fuck off the Sorry.
Oh yeah, someone just down the whole raid.
Guys, come on, clear the debuffs.
Jesus.
Alright, let's go ahead and reset. Reset. We have the soul stones, so do not release. So you've heard it being called, we need to do better with these electric circles. The numbers that we care about are the number of boss kills, not your parse. So please look who is in the way, don't just run, charge in, charge out. We're spreading these like it's a plague right now, and we need to clean that up.
Melee, if you have the debuff on you, you can't always just go to the closest pillar. You're gonna have to run out and take it to a different one and stop DPS for a second, because if the pillar's right there in the melee group, then you're just gonna spread it around when you're trying to drop it off.
Part of that's gonna be that the bosses need to be pulled away from the most recent pillars that are right on top of the bosses as well.
Well, I mean, sure, that would make it easier, but it's also a trap if there's one close. I get what you're saying, but also, just don't put it on other people.
Who had the soul stone?
It was me, but it didn't teleport us up there, so...
Just killed
if
you
I
in the bottom,
could
yeah.
Okay.
So part of the problem is that the lightning got on the tank, who couldn't get out to clear it. So it just kept spreading to everybody as soon as we came back to where the tank was.
We also
That is definitely a problem.
we also may need DPS to wait a few seconds before they're going in, so we can get aggro, because we have to get 2 of them and we only have 1 taunt each. So we may need a few seconds to just kind of get their attention.
We can do that. Yeah, we can. We'll hold hero in a few seconds, and everybody just don't pop your cooldowns until the tanks have everything grouped up and set.
And try not to stay too close to the edge, because you will fall off and die.
Res incoming.
It's pretty lame that it doesn't move our bodies up to the platform.
They'll probably fix it in a month.
Yep.
It's cute that you think they'll fix it.
So I guess just stand and stuff then.
Yeah, whoever gets
Yeah,
the
we're
soul
just
stone
gonna
just
stand in the fire. Alright, well, there's a feast down, eat up, let's get back to it.
If you have bonus file time, do not eat one when you've still got a buff, because you do not get your bonus file time, you only get 30 minutes. So cancel your buff and then drink the other one.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I was like, what the fuck?
Iker and Jay. Iker.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, everybody's ready? Thanks. Gather it up. Everybody hold your big damage buttons for a couple of seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What fun shall we play?
Okay, I thought I was taking lightning and rock. Am I not?
I have no idea how you got. I have aggro, but
Make sure you get your conductive marks to the pillars, and then immediately leave so you can let other people in.
I have all 4. You need to taunt at least Ember off of me.
It takes me a second to find the target bar.
You know, you can just click on the boss bar, right?
There's no boss. Oh, it's way over there. For some reason, it's off my screen.
Alright, get out of the fire. You might want to move boss. There's some bosses in the fire. Watch out for the... Yep. Mark's coming out. Alright, blizzard. Make sure you dip your feet when the blizzard starts into fire. And we're good. Dip in, get out.
Ember. Got him.
Right, marks again.
Are you
Marks
kidding me?
again. Make sure we get those over to the pillars.
Right.
And then move out as best you can. Oh,
Don't get hit by that front though.
alright, stack. Let's clear the one right behind the bosses. Good job.
Clockwise cast.
All the way around the fire.
You drop that lightning bolt, someone else. Thank you.
we got marks. Make sure we take them out.
Oh my god, people, so fucking.
Don't just run right through people.
Yeah.
Man.
Alright,
Battle
Ember
res
energy at
cast.
100. You need cast up.
He's up.
Thank you.
Hey, yeah, that one first. Good job.
Attack. Clear this one
You
to
guys
the
are
right.
gonna have to
Clear this
move.
one
You're
to
gonna
the
have to
right.
move.
Alright, Mark.
Fire.
No, no, we're all on the wrong. We all need to stop being on this one here.
Okay, next fire we should clear a bunch of these pillars in our way.
Yep. Whoever gets the next big circles underneath you, we're clearing these 3 pillars.
Cass, can you move in towards the center a little bit more? Thank you.
Melees are LOS right now, by the way. Because of the
Alright,
pillar.
remember, we need to go into the fire. Go into the fire. Dip in, get out.
I got that ice.
If you during that frost phase, we need you to dip your feet in the fire. Next, we need to clear these pillars. We need to clear these pillars all around the boss. All right, good job.
Thanks, might want to
Remember
move
when you
a
get a
little more.
chance.
Oops, grabbed the wrong one. Two, one, taunting.
Thank you.
All right, marks. Make sure we're getting to the right areas, and we're getting out of the way. If you see someone coming your way with a mark, make sure you get out of their way as best you can.
Big move. Or not.
Rebirth. Up.
Thank you.
How's there still some of those going off?
Oh, I just got lightning.
Yeah, that melee.
Just kill boss.
Just kill him. Yeah.
Kill the boss. Focus up. Kill boss. Screw the lightning. Just kill the bosses.
Good job,
Whew.
everybody. Good job.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah,
That was
get better
perfect.
time.
Yeah, heroics gave me fun that version.
Wrong mace. Son of a bitch.
Cool mace though.
I'm just not gonna get loot this tier, guys. Cool.
The third boss.
It's the third boss!
Yeah,
I
he's used to
ran
being decked
10
out by now.
mythics earlier.
Is that the healer trinket?
Man, that was crazy.
Yeah,
That's what I was wondering.
it is. Yeah.
Hey, guys. What boss do we do next?
It has mana return, so I'm needing
Ascended?
Now that I've got a
next
second
we
to
are
think and
going
talk and
to
chat,
Cinerad.
took a lot of my brain power there, but that was fun. That was a good. That was a fun boss act. Pretty challenging. But if you're just joining, hello, welcome.
Al-Hassani, you can choose if you would like to roll on healing things or DPS things. Just not both.
It's gonna be healing then.
Okay, that's fine. Make sure that you set your loot spec as healer, because it will count as an off-spec need roll, and that is less than a main spec roll.
Is the boss frame that like makes targeting easier? Is that in edit
Jesus
mode somewhere?
Christ, Allie, you're just in here vulturing everything.
I was above the limit that you set,
Boss
sir.
frame. Never mind. There it is. There it is.
That is a sexy ass headpiece too. Look how cool that is.
Yeah, that was good.
Look how nice that is. God damn. You guys always get the good shit.
Oh, I look like a phoenix now.
That looks cool.
Ooh.
Tech, are you simming the 200?
Yeah, she basically got the full transbox out already.
Yeah.
I don't know why you guys are so pressed that I'm simming. Like, either it completes in time or it doesn't.
Let him fucking sim. Who cares?
Yeah, like who gives a shit? Like wait a minute to get your loot. I mean, it's like the third time that they've tried to do that though, or the people have gotten salty about it. Like just chill, please.
You do you, Boo Bear.
There's no salt behind that. You don't need that.
You sim your foosball.
Alright, we're on to Centerath. That's the
3 bosses down.
spider, right?
This boss looks pretty fun. It's like an ice spider.
It's gonna pull
Pretty
everybody
cool.
around, and I can't wait to see how many people get stuck in webs.
I can't wait to see the ice.
Yeah, the ice tech looks interesting.
Do you want me to stay on red or go back to hills?
I think, Ziv, I'm pretty sure the next couple bosses now dropped here.
We'll keep you rep for a little bit and see how things go.
We're at
and
Grimstone
then-
and we need to keep going.
Then the next person up can take their turn DPSing. Allie did it for a couple bosses, you'll get a couple, and then we'll continue to rotate.
This gear looks so cool. The nice mace. Very dragony.
Touching on the simming thing though, I appreciate the simming, making sure that it's not best in slot for you and potentially passing on an item, even though on paper it's an upgrade. So going forward, anybody who would like to sim, feel free to do it. It gets the loot going to where it needs to go most, instead of just smashing need because you think that it's an upgrade and turns out it's not your best stats. So if it takes a little bit longer to get your loot, I'm okay with you doing a sim or two.
Here.
So we should. I'm kind of expecting to get 4 or 5 I'd say 5 bosses down tonight. Maybe 6. We'll see. But there are 8 bosses. I think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 8 bosses. So obviously we'll finish it on Thursday. Although the last boss is probably going to be pretty challenging. So we may not get the last boss down on Thursday, but we will probably get to the last boss on Thursday. But then again, it is normal, and normal's not that hard, so you never know. You never know. But it'll be a fun ride.
It's made for 20 people, not for 30. That's the big thing.
Alright, well then Kalir, why don't you go ahead and sit out?
Okay, if you want me to. I don't care. The fucking game, you know?
I'm kidding.
I know. I'm just saying it's made for Mythic, right? All the raids are made for that.
Yeah. They don't work at 10 and they don't work at 30.
Yeah, 30. Some of these mechanics in these rooms get a little bit crowded, so
Yeah,
that's
it's what
just
it is.
Yeah, it's what we're dealing with right now. And as people lose interest or their schedules change, our rate slims down. That's how natural attrition goes.
We had 10 men when we were trying Gaboon. Obviously, we couldn't even attempt it. You can do it with 10 if, all the DPS are demon hunters.
Wait.
Yeah.
Demon hunters and
You can do it
warlocks.
with warriors.
This
Warriors were
gorgeous
too.
thing on the ground. It's like
Warlocks was
yellow
cool.
and
That,
Were you
sparkly.
playing then, Jay?
Yeah, I was tanking.
Yeah, remember we just didn't even try it.
Yeah, we literally didn't try. Ghost got on his priest that wasn't geared just for fucking Zool.
Ouch.
We needed a.
Okay.
That hurts. Apparently those blow up.
They made me ink.
This Volcani had some buttons.
One button.
Divine Storm.
Yeah, Divine Storm and Wings.
He probably had stand in like consecrate.
It's called
Yeah.
Radiant Decree now. Thank you very much.
Yeah, pop
It says
wings.
Divine Storm.
Pop
does.
wings. Roll.
Let's
roll
do a
phase.
res. There we go. I see you one.
Oh, those are my spiders.
Screen
Who
one.
wants my source of magic buff where I give mana to you?
I do. Monk here.
Twice.
Alright, Monk, you want one?
Windwalker?
Wait, what are we
Your
giving
Disc
away
Priest
here?
has been boom every boss fight, so Disc Priest,
I
Disc Priest.
would actually give it to the Disc Priest just because they are
Okay.
very angry.
Allie overrules. Sturmabons, you get my magic.
Wait, what? No, I'm
Yo,
he's holy.
Scream.
Scream
Scream
twice.
gets it.
Oh, okay.
Should I be
Fuck,
should I be
don't know
innovating
anymore.
somebody? I haven't do that.
I
Allie.
appreciate
Yes.
it.
If
Yeah,
you guys
okay.
I'll be
Wait,
honest. I
healers
forgot
have
it was
mana
fun.
problems? I thought they fixed that.
when you guys need to innovate, just call out for it.
I've heard 0 people have.
Well,
I
boss
can
is coming
give
out.
you.
Boss
Boss
is
is here, guys.
Boss is here,
Where are you going?
Boss is right here.
Wait, no, stay. Everyone stay.
Run, everybody
There
run.
they come. Get out.
Run.
I thought you were
run.
playing Windwalker, I'll be honest.
Zephyr, run.
No, it's a reset already. We don't have to run anymore.
Okay, it's reset.
Juan, it's good to know your
Alright,
macros
so
still work.
everybody just
Impossible.
stay at the back of the room.
What's up?
We're
It is
gonna
going
take a
well.
quick couple of
It is the
minutes to
new
watch the video.
expansion's new
We're gonna
raid,
kill this
so we
boss,
are
and then
all
we're going to take our official
um,
halftime break to stretch your legs, use a little
experience all the
nature,
new
grab a
stuff.
drink, do what you gotta do. So, what's this boss's name? Sarah something?
Sinarth.
Fenarath.
Sinarth.
Yeah, Centerath, something.
How are you doing?
Go watch
Good
the
sir.
video.
There are spiders coming down the stairs.
Hey, Juan, are you at your computer right now?
Okay, we are going
am?
to watch this
Oh,
boss guide.
I got you, dog.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Set our ready check.
Yeah,
Pull.
the spiders are murdering everyone.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna
Okay,
shout
we're good,
out
we're good.
back here.
Let's get this ready here.
Hey, we pulling?
Good.
Hey, I'm Zax, and this
Doing pretty
is
fantastic.
Senarth,
These new
the
bosses
boss
look
you
cool.
can
Yeah.
visit right after Teros.
They
This
do
fight
look
has
pretty
two
fun.
phases. In phase
There's
1,
an
you
ice
fight
spider.
the boss as she hangs off the edge of the platform, fighting her in this first area for a little bit before she starts slowly moving up the spiral. You then have to follow her up the path as you continue to fight until you reach the second platform, where she stays for a little bit before continuing up the spiral again. Repeating this process a couple more times until she reaches the fourth platform and starts phase 2. In phase 1, there's really only one super threatening mechanic. When the boss casts Gossamer Burst, she pulls everyone toward her really fast, trying to pull you off the platform. And you have
Thanks.
to find a way to stay on the platform or else you're dead. And there are basically 3 ways you can
You're
do
dead.
this. Number 1, be really far away from the boss before the pull starts, so that it just doesn't pull you far enough, which is easy enough for ranged specs. Number 2, use a movement ability like a blink or teleport or leap to counteract the pull, easy enough for classes with those abilities. Or number 3, stand in one of these webs on the ground during the pull and you won't go anywhere. The webs get dropped on the ground by a debuff the boss
Simple enough.
occasionally puts on random players, and standing in one of them prevents your character from being moved by any other mechanics. Just be sure not to stand in it for longer than you have to, because the webs give you a debuff that slows you for a while, and getting 10 stacks of that debuff completely wraps you in webs and super slows you for 30 seconds. Even worse, on Heroic, getting 10 stacks fully stuns you for those 30 seconds. Luckily, the slow debuff can actually be removed with these little spider ads. These things spawn regularly throughout the fight and don't have much health, but when they die, they leave this little green swirly explosion that removes your slow debuff if you stand in it. So anytime you do have a slow debuff, you should be looking for a low health spider to clear it with. Just make sure you're healthy enough to survive the little chunk of damage the swirly does. And even more importantly, if someone does end up getting 10 stacks and has the super slow or stun, the off tank should taunt one of these little spiders, bring it over to that player, and kill the spider to free them. Other than that, there are some other less threatening mechanics in phase 1, the most interesting one being ice on the ground that's actually slippery like in real life. The boss spawns random patches of ice wherever you're fighting, and standing on the ice does a little dot damage to you, so ideally you spend as little time on it as possible. There are also these little circles that go around a few random players. Everyone just needs to stay out of other players' circles to avoid the damage they do when they expire. There's also this big spider ad that spawns on each platform, which the tanks need to get aggro on and keep its little frontal cast faced away from the raid, while also keeping it near the boss for cleave damage. It pulses ramping raid-wide damage too, so focus it down whenever it spawns to prevent that damage from getting out of hand. And finally, of course, there's a taunt swap on the boss. She regularly casts Web Blast at the current tank, which does a lot of physical damage and applies a debuff that increases damage taken from more Web Blasts. Just try to taunt swap at as low stacks as possible, which looked like 6 or 7 in testing. When the boss finally gets to the 4th platform, she comes down onto the ground and starts phase 2. In this phase, the floor is totally covered in ice, her abilities get a little upgraded, and there's constant ramping raid damage. Replacing the pull from phase 1, the boss now casts Repelling Burst, which pushes you away from her instead. So make sure there's plenty of ground behind you to get pushed into, or just like in phase 1, you can use the webs. The boss now completely web wraps random players after a short debuff, including the current tank. So the tanks need a taunt swap when Suffocating Webs is cast, and the debuff players should quickly stack together in the middle of the platform so they're easier to break out all at once. Then the tank with the boss needs to get aggro on one of the little spiders and bring it over to the web players so it dies near them and breaks them out of the webs. Really, anyone that has aggro on a spider can bring it over to the web players, especially using DPS taunts or death grips. It's generally just more consistent to have the tank handle it. And finally, the little circles on players from phase 1 make a return, but now when they expire, they also leave a little frost bomb on the ground. Touching one of these does damage and knocks you back, so try to drop the circles toward the edge of the platform when possible to keep them out of the way. And that's pretty much it. Here's a quick recap of the fight for you.
Cool. Sounds good.
In the contest channel, first prize will be 75k
Yes, it does.
from the guild bank.
I was
Second
just thinking the
prize will
same
be
thing.
25K. So,
Obviously,
again, anybody
you
who
know,
wants to participate in this contest,
I only
the
have to really worry about
officers
the
are going
tank
to get
things,
together
so it's, you
and
know,
vote on which banner
each
we
person
think
kind of
is
has
the
their own thing
coolest,
to worry about.
and,
But overall, yes, there's a lot
we
going on.
will eventually have a Discord banner displayed. So
We're about, this is about sort of the halfway
back
point,
to
so the
raid,
bosses will start getting
spider
more
boss,
challenging and
big things
complicated.
here. Don't get 10 stacks of the web, because then you gotta have one of the little things blow up near you to break you out, and don't get pulled off the side. I think we hero in the last phase, right?
10 stacks is not a 70% slow.
I
Hey,
think
you
10 is
get
10 is when you get webbed.
You get
Yeah.
webbed, and then you get 75%.
Well, you don't get stunned. That's heroic.
Yeah, so like
Oh,
these
man.
days, vengeful retreat
yawning.
should be
It's
able
a
to
30.
I sleepy, guys.
It's a 30-second slow that you can get. You need to get rid of stacks by the spiders, but
You still been playing New World Impossible? I still haven't tried
sure
that
you're not too
one of
low
these
health
days.
when you do that.
So let's give it a poke, see how we do, and we'll adjust. We're making good progress so far. Gitzel, you should probably switch off of the double hero talent.
Are those spiders part of the fight?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, is this,
Yeah, I get it.
okay.
I totally get that.
1 second.
Even though I'm not in school myself, December is a pretty busy time for me
I think it's
as well.
It's last phase, right? Or do we hero on pull here?
One is last.
Yeah, that's the
You can
Finals
do-
next
you can
week,
do
so
right
yeah,
now or last phase.
I get that.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Hope you
when
do
we get
well.
up top.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing most people do it.
All right, everybody is ready. Tanks pull timer on you.
Let's do it.
Priority.
Yeah, just cleave off it.
Is that close enough or no? Oh geez, that ice is slippery.
Yeah, be careful. All right, move away. We're gonna move away, move away.
Okay, I thought she was doing the pull. Yeah, there she
No,
goes.
that's right now.
Yeah, there she goes. Oh
That
jeez.
hurts.
Wow.
Jesus.
Taking the damage.
The spider's just
Enveloping web.
Yeah, that spider's gotta die faster.
All right, get over, get over. If you have it, get over. And we're moving to the left. Moving to
What?
the left. We don't want to stand too close to this ice.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
we're gonna
web-
just keep moving our
Web
way
blast
up
hit
top.
me.
Web blast the tanking thing, eh?
Yeah.
Get pulled, get pulled, get pulled. Make sure you have. Let's get a roar out.
I think I got
Don't
hit by a
die.
second one.
Ooh, good thing there was that wall there. I can't see so because it won't let me at this point.
Alright, let's go ahead and reset. Everyone stand in an ice patch.
Oh, that's
I
fun.
can't see what's going on up there. Yeah, that did a shit ton of damage. It pretty much wipes me out for like half.
You got some tough classes this semester.
Yeah, 73k, 96k, 88k. God damn it. 112,000 physical damage. So pretty much like half your health. So before that phase, I'm going to be paying attention to that, and I'm going to call it out. I need to make sure, Allie, if you can coordinate that to make sure everybody's topped up, because that will take about half.
I think too bad, but chemistry kind of sucks, dude. Chemistry sucks so bad. Math and science were my two worst subjects, and chemistry is both of those, so, you know, super fun.
Whenever bursts come out, let's just make sure that we topped up. Did we get a soulstone off?
Nope.
Endora.
Oh, looks like we're running back.
Anyone notice if it teleports us back to the first level?
I don't think it does.
Yeah, it does.
I think it just teleports.
Okay,
oh,
good.
it does? The burst?
Yeah, it
It'd be
teleports you
dumb if it
far.
did. Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't think it goes all the
We
way
need
back,
to
does it?
stagger. We need to stagger better for the range DPS, because right now what happened is that when the first spreading circle happened, like all the range were
The
slamming
math
on each other.
part of
yeah.
chemistry isn't too bad yet, but the science
The
part
good
makes zero
news,
sense.
everybody, is
I'm glad
that's
you get
pretty
part
much
of
the
it.
entire
I
fight.
got
I mean,
almost
phase
none of it.
3 is just all of that stuff combined, and there's ice the whole time, but
It just didn't jive with my brain.
there's no really extra crazy phases, so let's just practice that. Let's get through that first web pull clean, not having everyone getting dragged off. Let's spread the small spreads
Some ice skates.
and work our way around the stairs. There's a web pull on the stairs. You want to be all the way at the back of that staircase, hugging the wall. Your goal here.
And anytime one is up, the Frost Breath Arachnid, that ad is priority over the boss, so you want to target it and cleave onto the boss. It does fairly substantial AoE.
Yeah,
It also
I-
does a frontal, which is not always avoidable, but
struggle with math
Okay.
pretty badly throughout school. I mean, I'm not like I didn't get Fs, but it took a lot of work to get a B or a C in math.
It's gonna be on every chilling. You have to get everyone topped up before the Gossamer Burst goes off. I do have Juan as kind of our shoot button and Ziv as filler as well. So
so the evoker cooldown is used after the damage, not before.
Algebra 2 has been getting pretty confusing.
So you want me to use
That's
it
where I
after the
stopped
burst?
for math.
yeah, that's fine.
Yes, rewind, yeah.
Okay.
I took in high school. I took algebra 1. I took geometry.
forgot yours
Geometry
was a
actually
little
wasn't too bad.
So,
I did
let's
get an
also
A.
do a
I
rallying
might
cry
have gotten an A, but I at least got a
the
B
first
pretty
one.
easily. But then algebra 2
you could just say
was
it out
very
loud, too,
difficult.
that would be helpful. Like sometimes I'm looking
And
at
that's where I
charts and
stopped.
shit, and
I didn't need math my senior year, and I was
specific
like,
ability
I'm
name.
out. Thanks.
Where is the feast hiding? I can't see.
Endora, Soulstone
Algebra
somebody.
2 be crazy.
Someone's sitting on top of it.
Okay.
It's like right.
I'll try to
the
remind you.
bottom
Me and you
left,
can work
bottom
together.
I'm
right.
trying to figure out what's wrong with it, but I don't know. I don't understand.
But yeah, so let's give this another poke. We've digested what happened. Let's get back to it. More pulls, more practice. We have the tools to kill this boss tonight, so everybody is ready. Tanks pull timer on you.
Okay, geometry is way better than algebra. Yeah, I would agree with that. I feel like it's kind of one or the other. Most people, I think, feel that way.
Range spread out.
Range, we need to be a little bit loose spread. Alright, we're gonna make sure we try to drop these good areas for people. Alright, big pull gonna be coming in.
Well, thank you.
Big pull's in now. I need a roar.
Yeah, without that add up, it's way less damage.
Yeah.
That was actually no damage somehow.
Yeah, it's that ad that was
Yeah, we gotta kill that ad.
When the ad comes down, we're focusing on the big ad. Alright, removing. Spread.
Dragon, this is yours.
Alright, we're gonna get pulled again. We're getting pulled. Make sure that I want to roar when we get pulled. Roar.
Ooh. Jeez.
Spread. Don't stack.
Why are the
Alright,
pets
got
flying?
Pull. We're getting pulled. I need a roar.
There's an ad out too, so we have to focus the ad after.
Kill the ad. That is our goal.
I think it. There you go.
Oh, that's weird. It didn't. Ad. We're on the arachnid. We are on the arachnid.
Are we not getting?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's hard to
Spread.
hit with the ice.
Yeah. Well,
We need to move.
I was waiting for
Yeah,
the
we need to.
pull.
We have to keep moving. We can't just sit here. We have to keep moving up. After that area gets filled with ice.
So I moved him there because I thought we were getting pulled, but then we didn't get pulled, so I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, I don't know why it came up. It said it was happening because
It glitched out mostly. I don't know. She did get full energy.
Jump off, reset,
Yeah.
jump off, reset.
Yes, Tech, to be clear, I pulled the spider. Tech, to be clear, I pulled the spider. Okay. I pulled the spider further away so because we were going to get pulled, that's why.
That'll kill us.
Did we get a soul stone out?
Alright, so
Passive is up.
Perfect.
let's go ahead. Let's shake it off. We're gonna take our official break. I know a lot of break timers have gone out, but we've been sitting at our desks for about an hour and a half now. So if you want to stretch your legs, grab a drink, do what you gotta do. You have 6 minutes, and we will get back to it after.
Okay, quick break. I'm gonna grab a drink myself, and maybe grab a snack. I'll see you in just a little bit here.
Make sure you move back a little bit so we don't pull those ads.
Pretty at 100k.
Thank you, sir, for the feast. I was just about to put it down. Make sure you go and eat up if you haven't. Pretty please. Get off of the
I'm
feast.
trying to trade you. It's not. There we go.
Someone's spirit beast is in the middle of this thing. Screw with
Yeah.
the. There it is. There you go.
It's probably something to do with your
Al-Hassani's trying to
wiring.
win the pot this week.
Did you check your
Can't
fuses?
wait, if you can't flip the breaker, then you may have something actually really wrong with the main actual.
Did you try turning it off, turning it back on?
Oh,
Yeah, you have to
if
flip
you-
it
if
off
it-
before. Okay.
If you flip,
No,
yeah,
they
if
go.
you-
They go
make
partial.
sure
They do not. Yeah, they do not go all the way when they trip. You have to fully turn it off and then back on.
You just gotta go down. It goes like halfway, so you have to turn it all the way off.
Oh, did you unplug it and then plug it back in?
No, the
Yeah.
breaker.
No, the house.
The house.
technically that is true. You can't just with the main power flip it off and on like an actual off switch. But if you have a new
50-50 pod is at 150. Everybody, get in while the getting's good. Get your tickets here. Get your tickets.
It's a scam, guys. Last suspension, I put 200k and didn't even win. It's a scam, guys.
you did. How much did you just give me, Dave? 10k.
100.
You did
I'm
not.
just kidding. Yeah, it was 10.
I gave you 200 times 10.
I always do about 10k just to see. It's just enough for me to see if I'm gonna win or not.
Popcorn.
That's what most people do. Hey, Rel's trying to win it this week too.
Jack.
We're at 200k, everybody.
Trust me, it is
Wait, give me
definitely
50K.
not rigged.
God damn.
The funny thing is, even if the officers win, 99% of the time, it just goes back to the guild.
No. Oh, I have the wrong wind turtles.
Somebody's winning a fat 100k plus this week.
Hey, that's what
Hey,
I'm saying.
My total gold bank.
Does anybody have any? God damn, these do not last very long. I did not plan this out.
Popcorn.
I need to go back to one of these files.
I got cold Bud Light.
Rel, you want a death roll against me again? Take more of your money?
Do it.
We'll do it after we kill this boss. Alright, so we're gonna pause 50-50 tickets for now. Break is over. Let's get back to pulling.
Popcorn.
Get your popcorn. Bud Light. Miller Light.
Bud Light. Bud Light. Old style.
Yay is happening.
It's sports football stuff.
What was that stance that Warriors had that everyone
Cotton
wants?
candy here.
Get
Cotton
your hot
candy.
dogs.
What one? Moisty?
Huh?
What you talking about?
Buck.
What?
Buck. Buck,
I'm gonna be honest with
ready?
you. I just forgot what I asked.
But
Said Warriors had something that people want.
Oh yeah, gladiator stance. I think that would be something they should bring back.
Popcorn.
All right, focus up, focus up. All right, we're in it to win it, ladies and gents.
Good at me.
Alright, Kralik.
Make sure we're moving over to the left. Spread, spread, spread. As soon as it comes down, I want to roar out. Thank you, thank you.
On the ice.
Go, go, go. Don't get pulled off. Don't get pulled off.
Keep
We're gonna
moving.
keep moving. Keep moving. I'm going to the left. Left, left, left.
The hitbox on this guy is massive.
Yeah, so just keep moving.
Jumped
You
off.
can't talk about his hitbox like that.
Yes,
I love
you
his
can.
hitbox.
It's 2020. You could talk about
Who's
whatever.
Fred? Loose spread. I want to roar. When that
Listen,
pull
we're taking
comes.
this to you.
We're moving.
Don't be too far ahead, or you spread at the ice ahead of us.
All right.
Loose
now,
spread, name of your sex.
All right, roar. Thank you.
You're funny. I don't care what anyone says.
Behind your back, of course.
To his face.
Loose spread. Big ad, or the big ad. We are on the
Ain't got that
arachnid.
fast.
We are on the arachnid.
Get ready for the.
Is it impossible to get it close to the boss? Is that crazy?
We need people on this ad.
Pretty cool.
Loose spread.
Nice. Way to move.
We need to keep moving, guys. Keep moving to the left. Ladies and gents.
I'm back.
Hey, pole's coming.
Roar. Any movement. Thank you. We're gonna keep slowly moving up.
I think I hate this fight. I'll be honest.
Fight's really frustrating.
No, I'd hate it as soon as I watched the video.
Yeah. I'm with Endor on that one.
Loose spread.
Like
This boss still has a lot of health.
I know. We're running out of
Is it
room.
impossible to take the big ad
Stop.
next to the boss?
We're gonna slow down. We're going too fast.
We're not moving it. It's moving itself, by the way.
Roar. We need movement. Alright, we're gonna sit up here on the edge a little bit. Try to.
I love the pets.
It's just
They're just doing the Lord's work
Hey,
out there
ads.
floating around.
Ad's coming soon.
Loose spread.
There it is.
Ads down. We need to be on the ad.
Iker, thank you for that. That was amusing.
What'd I do?
Loose spread.
Oh, you know.
Zephyr out. Alright, if we have a roar again, we're gonna be doing that again once we get pulled.
Innervate on screen
Alright,
twice, please.
roar. So we need to innervate on scream twice.
Done.
We're moving up. We spread. Hey, we're getting towards the end here. We're gonna need to be careful. Roar. Or some movement, any movement.
Oh, that happened.
Yep. Alright. Pump.
Look, partial.
We already got it.
Yeah,
Already did
it's
it.
out.
Okay. Oh, this is the end.
Off CD there.
Yeah, there's the end. This is all we got.
Move it
Spread back.
around.
Spread back. Move back. We don't want to run out of our.
Get out of your own things. It's the ice. Everything's ice.
Oh,
It was
we got
my
the-
monk.
Yeah, saw that. Oh man. Come on, push, peeps, push.
Hey, everyone, with this.
Loose spread.
And then move out of your own things.
If you can.
If you can. Oh, someone just slid off the edge. Well, that was close.
Yeah, be careful. We're getting knocked back. Do not be on the edge.
Don't be-
Get
oh,
knocked
shit.
off.
Oh, I was.
Sorry, I did. It just popped up. My bad, guys. I fucked up on that one.
Let's battle res DPS, please.
got all
Good
my
DPS
crap.
up.
Thank you.
Got you, buddy.
Loose spread, loose spread. Well done. Come on, 8%, 8%.
Clicked quicker.
There's gonna be a silence on Vadon. Silence on Vadon. Silence out.
What?
Do not get knocked off.
No, I didn't.
Not get. Oh, okay. So it's silence on you. So I was like, oh, okay. Chilling blast in 3. Come on, push, push, push. 5%. With the 6 of you that are alive.
Bust Kraylet.
I just did.
God damn it. Do it again.
That's all right. Everybody, that was a great pull. So
Yeah.
let's emulate that. Let's make sure that we're having everybody alive. We're as many as we can coming up to that top phase, and we're right there for a kill. So
We think we
let's
can
run.
kill.
Let's
kill
let's
those
run that
ads.
one back.
Do we have Soulstone?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Fuck, Kralix refractory period is a bit longer than that.
Oh,
Oh no,
anyone
it was
else
muted the
have
whole time. Dang it.
Whenever the spider landed on that
Only the
platform at the
quality.
end, it totally bugged out my pets and I had to resummon it, so pay attention.
Quality streams. No, but I think the boss is just
But,
doing their little like
2.9%. Great job.
the little
If you're going up the
battle
stairs, when that thing gets pulled
combat
in, you can actually hang out
dance
behind the
stance
little
thing. I don't know,
poles,
but
the
anyway,
rock walls
what I
there.
was saying was I feel
They'll pull
bad
you
that I
into the
can't
rock
like
wall, but you
really
won't go
chat,
over.
communicate with you guys
Oh, okay.
during the boss
Yeah,
fight,
they
but I
hit
don't
it-
really know the
yeah, but they
fights
hit it,
well
like,
enough
straight on, 'cause
to
if we hit it at an
chat
angle, it'll
while
still just, like, slide.
while doing the fight. I'm like
So,
110% focused on what I'm
Can we
doing, so I have to be
switch-
pretty quiet,
I'm gonna throw a
unfortunately.
curveball. Let's,
For now, I'll get
let's
the
see
boss
what
fights
happens when we
well
hear
enough
him
eventually.
on the pole.
Yeah, I think that's fine. What were you saying about Rogue?
I was saying, why don't we switch like the deep? All our big hitters are on the boss. What if we just try on this? Not the first ad, but the second ad, and maybe the third. Our range, just take out the ad and see how that works.
Well, when I say that we should be
Split to the boss.
switching,
There are a lot of things to remember.
I call
Yes.
out the big ad, I do expect. I understand that the melee is going to be very difficult to
But, you
switch
know,
from boss
I
to
started
ad, but
streaming
every range.
for the first time
No
ever at the end of the last expansion, so I knew all those
really
boss
need you
fights really,
to,
really well. So I was able
focus
to
on that ad.
talk a lot more.
'Cause
But
that-
now
that-
this is
that
like day
really
one.
lowers the amount of damage
You
that
know,
goes out during full phase.
Alright. So let's drop a feast. We're 2.9%. We're gonna see if
behind me.
hero on the pole while everyone is alive and has their cooldowns makes a little bit of difference. Let's punch this home.
Don't
Dream, did that-
understand the big ad that much, but is it impossible to take it closer to the boss?
It is
For
not.
melee? Okay.
No, it's not impossible. It's tough though.
Yeah, because they have to turn around and then try to grab its attention as.
And it always spawns like on the back wall. It's like right?
Yeah, and then you don't want to slip slide off the
We're
edge.
pulling. We're pulling. We're pulling.
So I'll do what I can.
Care frontal. Care frontal.
I'm just curious.
Alright, loose spread. Make sure we are loose spreading. Alright, get ready for the pull. I need a roar when that pull comes out. Back up, back up. We're getting pulled. Roar. Thank you.
There's that web circle that I can stand in. It's pretty nice.
Oh, I'm alive.
Yeah, you don't die if you fall off, but you need heals in that web potentially.
We're going up. Moving up.
Dragging the
Spread.
stairs.
Loose spread. Alright, we're gonna get pulled. We're gonna get pulled.
Oh,
Get
jeez.
ready for it. Oh, it glitched. I don't know what happened.
They're coming, I think.
Oh, okay. Roar, roar. Thank you. We're moving up, people.
10 stacks on cast.
Cass, you need to clear the stacks. You need to go near a spider. It's gonna drop a pool of like green behind it. You just get in that.
I just needed a
I think
taunt.
that's their tanking one. that they're
Yeah,
talking
I just needed a taunt.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Spread, spread.
Adds down low and
Adds
then
down.
pop.
All right, everybody, cleave that ad down. Ad is priority. Boss is cleave.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was not smart. Okay.
I got boss. Oh jeez.
All right, we're loose spread. Loose spread.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a lot of ice to cover.
Yeah.
We need a roar when that comes out.
Oh
roar,
my
roar.
goodness.
Oh my God.
Whew.
Good job.
I
Good
do
job.
every third grip with the rally.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do that.
This Iceman is like legit slippery,
Make sure
and
we're
it's
continuing
cool.
to move up.
Cool the tech they added in to make it
And
feel
remember, his
slippery,
hitbox
but
is
oh my,
ridiculous.
it's scary.
Spread, spread, spread. Energy going up. We're about to get pulled again. All right, I need a roar when it gets pulled. Roar.
Oh jeez. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I guess we just didn't have it.
You got another ad coming in 10.
Alrighty. Oh, as soon as that ad gets down range, we're on it. Spread, loose spread. Ad's down. Ad is down. We're focusing ad, cleaving a boss. Moving, we're moving, everybody move, everybody move. Alright, we're gonna get pulled shortly. If we can, let's get a roar on it as soon as it goes off.
Oh, Allie looks so cute.
Keep moving. Loose spread.
Getting pulled in 5.
When we get pulled, if we have a roar, let's get that. Thank you.
Innervate on screen.
We need to innervate on Scream. If you have one, throw it. Alright, now we're at this phase.
Interrupter.
Loose spread. Do not be on the sides. Be towards the middle if you can. Don't get knocked off.
You can raise
feel like this is it.
2 people if you want, Kralik.
Ooh. Don't stack
Yeah,
on this.
let's get 1 DPS right now. 1 DPS. And 1.
Hit back, you get knocked back, and knocked back.
Do not get knocked off. Get in the
okay.
middle, get in the middle.
I just got knocked off. Somebody dropped the bomb right on me, or I got
You
bombed.
we get a res on cast?
No,
3
we're
minutes.
Alright, we need major heals on Eld. Loose spread, loose spread. Do not stack this. Do not stack this. And then move away from it.
You get knocked back
We'll
in
take-
6.
Get it towards the middle, get towards the middle.
We got this.
Remember, if you get knocked into those,
Spread.
it will kill you.
Spread.
Oh, focus boss, just focus boss. Everybody on boss.
Hey, Lex Maria. Thank you for the resub.
GG's.
4 months.
GG's.
What a Chad.
That's what I'm talking
All
about.
right.
Was it clean? No. Was it effective? Hell yeah.
Hey,
That's 4 bosses down? I think that's 4.
I'll forgive you for killing me.
So,
Boo boo.
shut up.
Ooh.
I saw
Damn,
that.
Warlock.
You stood on
200
me, and I'm like, I'm
deathling
healing, bitch.
times 2.
God, evoker damage is terrible.
Cool.
Or me, either one.
How's it going, Lex Maria?
Both,
How you doing
voices.
tonight?
Those aren't mutually exclusive.
That's true. I'm definitely not no preheat. And we're gonna take.
Thank you one
this
more time
little
for the
swirly
resub.
thing at the
Appreciate ya.
edge. It's
I'm
gonna
not, I'm just
spin you
gonna
like a
climb.
ballerina. Apparently.
I think these are as the maple seeds.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool raid so far. I really like it.
Scream, how's
Alright,
that
Jim
mana?
has
Do you
me
get
dead.
a good
Ha.
mana back from
Yeah.
my source of magic?
I feel that.
And guess what? Allie wants more loot.
It's about
Next.
25.
Let's flex one out
28K
together. Are you ready? Here we go.
Okay. So it's
Flex
decent.
on
Okay.
3,
It's like
2,
a mana pot, really,
1.
over time. Yeah.
Goddamn, Allie.
Damn, look at that.
Going.
You legit want something off every boss, right?
Yep.
She won 2 things on a different boss.
Apparently, only.
Does anybody have a repair? A
That's
repair
hilarious.
thingy?
Yes, we are going to Kurog next.
Here.
Kurog.
I'm gonna drop a hammer in the back.
And Allie, you no longer get to roll in anything tonight.
We don't want to go this way, by the way. We want to go back.
Did you flex one out with me? Hopefully you did.
Go back to the future.
Fuck.
Possible, but you can join on that too. Maybe that'll be my thing. Every time every time I take a boss down, you gotta flex it out.
Al?
Nice.
Let's do.
Nice.
That's what it does. It's like I have something on me. I don't know what it is.
Do we have any Yellowstone fans in here?
Oh yeah.
Yes. I just watched the last all 4 seasons in the last like 2 weeks, and I want to be a cowboy.
Oh, girl. Beth Dutton. You
Beth
make
is like my soul animal. Like I love her.
I want to be her when I grow up.
Me too. One day, God willing.
I have this damage. God damn. Gypped.
Hey, I got a BOE. It's a green. I got a BOE, but it's a green. Does that count?
Might as well
It
finish
still does?
going this way at this point. Or...
Yeah, make Kralik sell it on the auction.
They don't have any BOEs right now.
Yeah, they do.
Not
They're
dropping.
Just not on the lieutenants.
Yeah.
It's not
They're
lieutenant
on
BOEs.
everything. It's the old BOE rules. Mythic doesn't have BOEs right now.
Yeah. Which is the only thing that really matters right now.
Or they do, right? They have mythics. Or they do have BOEs. They just, yeah, they're fine on pickup now.
For a few weeks.
Which is smart. They want to make sure there's not any funny business. Because there's a lot of funny business that normally happens.
I don't
and
like.
we know they gotta, like, they intentionally, like, we don't see anything.
No funny business. See.
I don't like all the knockback this trash has.
Jesus.
It's honestly the same amount from. Remember those Sepulchre ads? The big ones that just fucking killed like half the group every time.
I just have one.
Now we have a couple of
We're trying to
those.
forget that.
Yeah.
I just have one question. What's a knockback?
I know, right?
Ask Tekken Seer.
Was that a demon hunter that said that?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
It's the same thing with Evoker.
And also the suck. What's the suck on that one boss? That we
So I
just
did
killed?
confirm.
Ooh, this is pretty blue though. Pretty sparkles.
So
It
for
is
any
very
evokers, I did confirm with that pull that if you use your breath, your where is it? Your deep breath, it will actually stop you from getting pulled.
Hey, can we drop a repair bot again? Or we just dropped one at the beginning of that trash. Yeah,
I can drop one.
There's one.
I think I have
should
this
have.
hammer.
Should have waited to say something, but I was eager. I had no weapon. so I needed it.
All right, Jeeves in the back, please make sure you repair. There's only so many of these that we have. I can't believe we already got the Grim Totem.
All right.
This fight looks so fun. Like when I saw this, I was like, "This is gonna be fun."
We're gonna
Annoying,
make
but fun.
sure. Let's make sure everybody goes and watches the video.
Okay. Let's do a quick video recap here. For Kurog Grim Totem. Ready, check pull.
Hey, we pulling? Hey, I'm Zax, and this is Kurog Grim Totem, the boss you can do right after Senarth. This fight has 2 alternating phases, with phase 2 happening whenever the boss hits full energy. In phase 1, here's what you gotta know. See these 4 sections on the floor around the room? Each one has an element: fire, earth, frost, or storm. You can tell which one is which by the colors on the ground or the big rocks around the room. The boss needs to be in one of these sections at all times, and you're gonna have to occasionally rotate him through each section. So before pulling, the raid leader needs to choose the order that you're gonna go with. The exact order you choose doesn't really matter. It's just nice to have everyone on the same page, especially the tanks. For example, by just saying we're starting with fire and going counterclockwise. So on pull, immediately bring the boss to the first section. Along with the mechanics of that section, he'll start pulsing raid damage that increases the longer he's in that section. So you'll eventually want to move him to a new section to reset that damage increase. An easy rule of thumb is to change sections whenever the boss reaches 50 or 100 energy, but you can stay in each section longer if you want and if you have the healing to survive it. So stay in the first section until 50 energy, then cross over to the second section and stay there until he reaches 100 energy and starts phase 2. Deal with phase 2, which I'll explain in a second, and then instantly bring him to the third section. Stay there for 50 energy and then move him to the fourth section and stay there until he reaches 100 energy and starts phase 2 again. Then it's back to the first section where you started the fight and where he unfortunately keeps the increased amount of pulsing raid damage from when you left it the last time. He should be getting pretty low at this point because the hardened rage is about to happen at full energy, so try to finish him off here, but you can move to another section if you need to. During all of this in phase 1, the boss also has some regular mechanics going on. He has different abilities when he's in each section, but they're all actually pretty straightforward, so here's a quick rundown of them. In fire, there's really just a ton of swirlies to dodge. Some leave lava on the ground, and some are dropped by a debuff on random players for a few seconds. On heroic, there are just some extra swirlies to dodge. In frost, there's occasionally a heavy dot that goes on the whole raid, and there are these swirly blue circles on players that need to be group soaked. On heroic, the soaks have to be done by 2 separate groups, and there's also some frost orbs to dodge that come from the boss. In Earth, there are these rings that have to be dodged that slowly cascade out from the boss, and there are adds that spawn from these swirlies which need to be tanked and AoE down quickly. On Heroic, there's also a huge healing absorb that goes out on a couple random players. And in Storm, there are these big circles on random players that everyone needs to avoid, and there are these little circles on the ground that need to be soaked or else they blow up on the raid. On Heroic, a couple random players get a debuff that repeatedly shocks the closest player to them, so just try not to have 2 people shocking the same person. The only common mechanic across all the sections is that the tanks need to keep the boss faced away from everybody else and taunt swap every time he casts Sundering Strike, which is a big physical frontal that applies a stack of a heavy dot. When the boss gets to 100 energy, he jumps to the middle of the room and starts phase 2. He becomes immune to damage and spawns 2 elemental adds that you have to kill to get him to start phase 1 again. Each add will be related to one of the 4 elements, and they each have different abilities, but they are also super straightforward, so here's a quick rundown. The fire add spawns swirlies to dodge, and the swirlies spawn caster adds on heroic. The Frost ad casts an interruptible spell that does a ton of raid-wide damage if it goes off, so be sure to kick that. And it also puts out a big circle around itself that you have to be inside of, or else you take a ton of damage. The Earth ad puts circles on random players that they need to spread with, and it spawns swirlies to dodge. And finally, the Storm ad teleports to a random player and channels AoE damage within 8 yards on the closest target, which everyone else needs to avoid. The ads also all pulse ramping raid-wide damage, so the faster you kill them, the better. You'll end up getting 2 phase 2s, but if the boss hits full energy for a 3rd time, he hard enrages and wipes you real fast. And that's pretty much it. Here's a quick recap of the fight for you. By the way, our Patreon supporters get our guides early.
Cool.
I'll start since you picked.
Fucking
All right.
So if you're
That dropped rapidly.
I put 5k on Kralik.
A lot going on this one too.
I want to see you roll around white now. Right now, one.
Don't you put that juju on me, Ricky Bobby. Get out of here, Clear.
Come on, less than 100.
I tried.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Waiting for Kralik to roll.
Oh. Fuck you.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
Oh. Yes. 2 for 2. Oh my god.
Have you won the death roll yet, bro?
I'm 2 for 2 against
I'm
Ral.
losing. I don't think I've won a single one in retail. Apparently Classic's the only place I can do this.
Give me that gold. It says you're
Trying.
busy.
Yeah, it says you're busy too.
Yes, Becky. All right. Now that my adrenaline's going, and everyone had a laugh. So this boss, it does have a lot going on, and basically there's 2 phases. So there's the first phase where we're in a zone and some shit's happening, and then there's the second phase where he goes into the middle and does some shit. So we're probably going to move zones at 50 energy. 50, 100, 50, 100. We're going to see how that sorts us, and we're going to try Fasty Casty on the pole and adjust if need be.
Is everybody good on their health stones? We need everybody to have health stones.
Check your files as well.
Yes. I definitely need to bring more next time.
Yeah,
Like
these things
100 of them.
lasting 30 minutes is a real kick in the nards.
Yep. And it's bullshit.
Wolfman's got nards.
I think the idea is so that you can,
I mean, math would say that you need 6.
I think the idea
Yeah,
is that
I
you can
double
kind
put
of customize your file per
bought
boss
5.
fight, but
Is that quick maths? That is
Yeah,
some
it's my quick math.
really quick maths, Moisty.
Look at
Wally.
yeah, I was looking
All
at
right. So let's we're gonna start off in the fire zone because that's what everyone does. So again, Fasty
Fire
Casty on pull and listen to the call outs. I should probably take this.
Fire, about
Dude, look at this thing.
That's
Oh.
hot. That's hot.
All right,
What else can you do?
focus up. We're moving over to X.
oh jeez, lag. Terrible time for lag.
Are we going here at diamonds?
X is stone. This is fire.
Remember, tanks should be along the back.
Oh yeah, that's a frontal.
Yeah. We need tanks to.
And everyone should be spread out. Everyone spread out. in fire.
Dodge.
When
We
do
need
we
to
get to
dodge
the wall,
those
right?
spread. He should be faced. Yeah. Move. Oh boy. We need to move. Move.
Yeah, let's pick a new zone. We
We're
have
moving
a
over.
huge raid group.
Need to move.
Nuts.
I was trying to move. Sorry.
Alright, so everybody, let's go ahead, stand in the fire, and reset it.
Endora Soulstone if you have it.
So,
Yeah,
with the amount of people that we have, it's looking like we're not going to get to 50 energy before we have to move a zone. That's just going to continue to fill up.
That can be done cleaner though, if the range all stack and move as a group a little better.
Yeah. Also, yeah, the tanks have to be against that back wall right away.
Yeah.
I know Cass legged out.
Yeah, that was
So what we
awful.
should be doing is going from diamond to circle so that the boss never faces the group. Everybody in the group needs to make sure that they are not in front of the boss. So, for example, the boss needs to be obviously facing this way. Tanks need to be obviously on this side, and everybody else in the back. Range, we need to make sure we're loose stacking is towards the edges to leave room in the middle so that the melee can kind of crush back in a little bit off the side because they can't go like over here and stuff. So we need to make sure that we're
So you want
spreading
to go to circle
efficiently.
second?
Yeah, we're going diamond, circle,
Yep, clockwise.
X, and,
I got it.
Yeah.
And tanks want to be making sure their backs towards these walls.
Yeah, we want the boss to always face away from the raid. Oh, and thank you, Acid, for the food. Forgot to drop it.
Where is it? That's
Yeah, I don't like these feasts. They're not big enough to see.
Yeah.
So we're going purple, then to which one?
We're going purple, circle, X.
Okay, purple circle. Okay. So
Clockwise.
essentially, we start at the far end over here by square, and
Yeah.
then move closer. Okay, great. Thank you.
All right,
Yeah,
and
we're gonna
range, we should be right behind them, like moving as a groups.
Yeah, we need to be not stacked all. Well, I guess actually yes, we should be all stacked on each other until we get the thing underneath, and then we need to move out of it. But we can bait most of them.
Shouldn't tanks be over here then? If that's
No,
if you're doing
tanks
that?
need to be over at diamond.
No, they want to be moving.
No. Tanks go to the group.
Yeah.
Not diamond.
We are stack up a little more.
Alright, magma.
Good job.
Alright, that was good. We're moving over a little more.
Try and bait them in close range.
And then we're just gonna keep moving in like we're doing. Moving in. Alright, tanks, start heading over. Tanks, start heading over.
Don't be in front of the tanks, guys.
Yeah,
hear you,
folks walking
but-
in front of us just wrecked
So we gotta
us.
run to
Spread out.
when that happens.
Yeah, I think definitely run to the middle of the room. I messed up.
Move the boss more.
Let's battle res cast, please. Battle res cast, please.
Do not stand next to a person when you get the electric around you. You will stun them.
Was that just going on ranged again too?
Yeah,
Any
it's
melee
all in
get that?
range. No, that's what I saw. Oh, there it is. It goes. I think it's range melee. Range melee.
Well, half our group's dead, so there's not a lot.
Yeah,
of people.
okay, soak these.
Soak. You have to be in it.
I got it.
We only need one, I
And
believe.
stay and then move.
No, actually, we need more than one. Firm got annihilated.
No,
I soloed mine and I was fine.
yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
barrier
this
mine.
one's fine. If you have two,
Alright.
then it double damages.
Alright,
so just
this
soak one.
is gonna be a reset. Everybody,
Everybody stack
just
up
stack
tight.
up.
Everybody stack that up and die.
Quick question.
What's that?
You want range to be stacked up we're closer to blue square, correct?
As close as we
So-
can, yeah.
I have a range issue because I need to be closer, so the fires are always spawning.
That's fine with you, and this is the other evoker, right?
Yeah,
So,
would it make sense to have the tank, like, have them tank on
moving
the
more towards
gem,
the middle to start
in the
off
middle, in the start, and then move as a group?
Yeah,
or
that's fine as
you
long.
mean middle? Do you mean middle of the room or middle?
No,
of
no,
the
no.
section?
middle of the fire zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
can-
like where blue
right
is.
where yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We can do
And
that.
then that way all the range can be stacked together to bait the fire.
And then you can,
And
after
then we
the
can
first
move
set of fire
kinda
comes
like-
out, we can move this way.
Kind of move like what's his face in
I get what you're
Nafria.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Right for the range, because like the range aren't stacking like at all.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need
that
to make sure.
first loose stack was bad because we were all over, but then after that we were actually stacking.
Why are we
well.
loose stacking and not just stacking?
Exactly. Yeah, we got to stack in the
No,
back near. square.
yeah. Let me clarify. We are stacking. We're not loose stacking. I made the wrong call on that. We are 100% stacking as much as we can, and then as soon as that goes off, we're gonna move over. We're gonna go left to right, and then we're just gonna restart. Go back to the right side, left to right.
What do y'all
That's all
think of the
we're doing,
raid so
back
far?
and forth until it fills up.
Giz, are you ready?
Yeah, sorry. I'm here.
Seems pretty cool.
All right, everybody's ready. Let's get back to it.
Should we get a mark on somebody for vote stack?
Yeah, that's what I was typing.
Well, everyone can see where most of the group is.
I mean, but then
We're not stacked. We're stacking up. Make sure we're stacking on this.
Buck.
Move. Going to
You
the
can
left
start
a little
moving
bit
and
here.
cast.
Say, why do we move forward and not right? You just said we're moving right. I'm just kind of.
I don't. We're moving. We should be moving left to right now, but I guess we're just moving over a little bit more left up front, and then we're gonna start moving right after this. We're not going forward. We're going to the right. Going to the right.
I'm going to move evokers.
Right. All right. Go
Keep
live.
moving,
Now
keep
we live.
moving,
Go.
keep
Go. It just live.
He's
and we
sundering.
live. Yeah, we're moving all the way across.
Yeah, I was letting people know so they didn't stand in front of them.
Well, there's a lot of fire.
He was right on the cusp.
All right. Ranged over where I'm at. We're gonna make sure. Now
Cash,
don't
you need
stack on
to
this.
Yeah, it's
We
weird.
need to give those guys as much room as possible. So if you don't, we need to stack up, and then whoever gets those big circles needs to go out.
Big
Give them
circles
as much
coming in
room.
3.
Circles
Yeah.
out. Circles out.
And so gotta go. Two over here.
One person. Okay, stack up again, and then when you get the big circles, you're gonna move out. Move out. Yeah, make sure we give them enough room to get out. Good job. Spread out again.
Okay, he's gonna go to the center.
Yep. About to phase it.
There's gonna be a lightning and
phase.
fire ad.
I'll
We
get
need
to
a
where we
fire
kill
ad
it
first.
first.
We're
What'd you
killing
say?
lightning. Fire first? Well, okay, let's go fire because the magnet pulls. All right.
Would they
That'd
be
probably
safe?
be.
Can they be next?
No, they can't. He just stands and casts.
Alright, I can move mine.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, let's move
Oh,
that
now we can
over.
move. Now he's moving. Never mind.
Yeah, I think you said
We
a
need to-
taunt or like a thing.
Make sure we kill this fire ad. Is the priority target? 'Cause he has all the.
Oh, he likes to teleport. That's fun.
Yeah, he has all the bullshit. Good job. If you get lethal current, make sure you take that out and pop a defensive. All right, now we're on the other ad.
Just remember, tanks are gonna want to be in the rock area when this ad dies.
Yeah, I'll jump over there.
Okay.
And then we're gonna make sure at that point that we're range. We're gonna stay clear away from the melee on this one.
I'll bring them to the center like we did on fire.
Alright, go, go, go. Make sure we get away from melee, make sure they have enough room. The stage will be changing again in 2 minutes.
And remember, you gotta jump over the things that come from him.
Yep.
Out.
Yeah.
Out,
way
yeah.
out.
Go in. It's like a little donut.
There you go.
And you can fly over it if you have for Demon Hunters and Evokers. I just did it. Taking like damage. Alright, and that's what we're gonna be doing. Here it comes again.
Out.
Then we're going back into the donut. And donut. Rallying cry.
Got it.
Thank you. Pop defensives. Ads.
Okay.
You're on ads. Everybody on ads.
Taunt boss back.
Watch your
Innervate
feet.
scream.
Out. Go.
Innervate scream if you can.
Innervate on scream. Innervate on scream.
By the way, we want to move. He's way past 50.
Let's go. Let's keep moving. We're gonna do a quick move. Quick move.
Care.
Do not get hit by the front.
Frontals here better.
Alright,
Battle
wait,
res
no,
the tank, please.
out.
Battle res.
In. Ooh, I'm down. Yeah,
Yeah,
we waited too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just stuck. He's just stuck in stupid Earth right now.
There we go. Alright, can we get a healer up? Let's maybe get Ally.
We're gonna go ahead and reset.
Oh, okay. We're resetting. Go stand in magma.
Yeah, just reset.
Just look at the ice stuff too. Oh, there you go. Sounds like he's gonna reset soon.
Yeah.
Let's go stand in the magma.
Right.
So that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Them frontals, eh?
The frontals will fuck you.
Just don't be in front ever.
When the tank moves the boss, please don't chase the tank.
Yeah. Give them a. And actually, what I would highly recommend is to not use any burst during that too, because they may need to, taunt one off the other. So just give them a minute to get over there.
With the timing, we won't. You can burst.
Okay. Cool.
The timing of it, we're not. The threat's not a big issue because we'll either be taunting after he finishes moving or already be in position. So.
But that was a great second pull, so let's keep chipping away at it.
Gotta figure out why the energy bar for him kept disappearing down there.
Hey Moisty, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you mark yourself?
Yeah, I could do that.
There's just a lot of times where you say over by me and I have no clue where the fuck you are.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
30 people.
Look for the pretty
tip.
dragon.
Yeah, one tip is instead of saying near you, call out the mark that's on you. People will key on that easier too.
What's easier for everyone to see? Like, I know that some players of ours are colorblind on certain things. What's easiest for everyone to see?
Yeah, just call it shape.
All right, circle.
Nipple.
It is
Nipples
a big
are
old
always
nipple.
good.
True.
Oh, Dream. I need to put.
Big true.
If I forget
Massive true,
Dream,
actually. The biggest of truths.
let me know. I don't know if my source of magic stays on when you die.
I think it resets each time.
Okay, I'll try to make sure to get that back on you.
What does it do?
It gives them like a pot for mana.
Alright, scream. Alright, everybody's ready? Tank's full timer on you. We have 24 minutes to make this dead, everybody.
start to the right here, going left. So over by square.
No, you want to be on nipple.
I mean, I swear, Jesus Christ, circle. I'm sorry.
Whoever's over there, yeah, there you go. Thanks, Allie.
Moving to the left. Left. Left.
Alright, move
Forward.
your feet.
Yeah,
Care,
just
care.
drive.
Care.
Oh, that.
Alright, now
Alright.
you move to the next one.
Yep, I mean, make sure I'm dead, so make sure you spread for that. And then make sure the range, you guys are stacked to the left, and then whoever gets those circles moves out of
Just
that.
step out of the circle, yeah.
Make sure you guys are stacking up to the left range. Because then Melee's gonna get it. Melee needs a place to move.
Here comes a soak.
Get out. Remember, one person per soak. Soaks. One person is one off by circle.
I got it.
One off by circle. Thank you. No more than one. Alright, so, and then you're gonna group back up.
Circles out, circles out.
Yep,
If you have an arrow,
circles out.
move. Come on, guys.
We don't stand in there. Circles out.
Okay, he's about to phase.
Moving. Go, go, go. He is moving, he's moving. Make sure we get on the ad.
Be res on alley or no?
There's
We're
gonna be
gonna
an
hold
ad.
for now.
We're going on magma first. Get on the fire, dude. If we can get them together, that's great. Cleave off, but your main target is the magma.
There's not a lot, so everyone should stay closer, because that lightning guy will jump.
I'll try to do a better job of keeping them next to each other.
Yeah, like
Alright,
that
if you're
hunter
on-
way up.
Yeah, Hunter, you need to get on the left side. And everybody, if you're on the right side of the bosses, we need you on the left. We need the tanks to pull and us to follow behind, and the magma needs to be behind us. So people aren't running into magma. Hunter, if you're out to the right, you're in the wrong. Please move over to where everyone else is to the left.
Giz, come with us.
He is.
Rallying cry.
Everybody scream if you can.
Innervate on scream. Innervate on scream.
When you say rally, can you name a warrior?
Yeah.
I'll get that one.
Okay.
Pretty sure all three of us just used ours.
Okay. Who has theirs up? Does anybody have theirs up? No? Okay. That's my bad. I should have called that.
Okay, we're all gonna move to Earth here. Good. Oh yeah, perfect. Tank's already over there.
Yep,
I forgot
you're
to
right.
tell warrior now.
Remember, we're gonna make sure we're spreading for melee is in their side and range you're on yours. Make sure we're kind of spread, or we're not spread, but we're together on that. Give everybody room. All right, go in. It's like a donut. Good job. Reset back to your positions.
Dora, you owe me a cookie.
Alright, eruption, the damaging eruption coming out right now. Out. In. After that, in. Like a donut.
I'm
Get in the
moving them
donut.
closer to the edge.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Hey, kill these ads.
Let's battle res a healer, please.
Care, guys.
Ads are coming up. We need to make sure the ads.
What's that, 50?
Yeah, he's at 50 now.
Alright,
Move
move,
him fast.
move towards the X.
Just watch your feet.
Watch
Yeah,
the
oh,
donut
yeah.
still.
The donut's
Yeah,
still.
in the circle. It goes pretty far, so you're not gonna dodge it. That. So, all right, we're moving over. Now we're at ice. Now we're on ice.
Oh yeah.
Just watch out. He will shoot stuff from him. You have to dodge.
Fighting chill out is now. It's coming out now. Ultimate Absolution's coming out.
Stack.
Oh.
Stack, 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 stack. We need to be stacked
Double
on
stack.
those.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, a new stage is coming in 10 seconds. Another biting chill. Good job on that.
Can you solo those?
Yeah. If you have a
immune,
you can.
All right,
Okay.
going in the middle. New phase.
Earth.
2 new ads.
Remember,
we're gonna
Earth
go
has
after.
a swap.
Yeah, we're going to Earth first.
DPS.
Spread those
Spread
out.
in 2, 1. Spread. Good job. Go back in. We're gonna focus on Earth.
Jesus.
Can I walk through that stuff?
You can. It hurts you though. But
Spread. And we're avoiding those. Do not get in them.
Athanathria makes you think you have to.
Frost vines are
You
coming
have to
out.
get it. Everybody
You're
has
gonna
to be
enter. You're gonna have to enter that. Spread those out, and enter the circle. Enter the circle. All right.
Yep.
Now move over. I'm pretty sure this is a wipe, right? Yeah, wipe it up.
Get like 8 people up.
Yeah, wipe it up. Just go stand in bed. Go stand in fire.
Get out and then go in.
Yeah, you have to. The people who had the circles needed to get out with those, and then everybody else needed to get into that little bubble that he created.
I feel like we had a battle around the bubble. Like the bubble needed to be in a safer spot.
Yeah, I think we just
Yeah,
needed to move the ads around the room a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There's
think
just a lot of space. Once that circle of Earth comes out, you just want to move over. But I thought we could do that in there, but I have learned the error of my ways.
So check your we had a whole bunch of people die all at once, and if you check your logs, I'm sure a lot of those deaths are going to be from ground shatter. It's a debuff that goes on a handful of players, and after 5 seconds, they hit everyone within 10 yards of them for 122,000 damage.
Yeah, if you get that, you need to move out and stay away from other players until it's over.
So, a quick note, right before we get back to this. When we're all stacked, it's tough to see if you are the one that has a circle or if it's somebody else.
I'll say again, I know that I'm pretty quiet tonight, but I'm, really focused on the boss fights, so I do apologize that I'm not chatting as much as I normally do.
A lot of people die because of the.
Hopefully you're still enjoying watching the stream.
On people. So it's tough when you're stacked, but you got to figure something out. I don't know if you need a weak aura, if you need to adjust your DBM settings to scream at you louder. But let's make sure that we're listening to the raid lead, following instructions, and taking mechanics out of the group.
If you want a really good weak aura, there is one. It is called Vault of the Incarnates. All bosses, normal and HM, so all of them. Very good. It's what I'm using right now. Has everything.
Just throwing it out there, on that attempt, only 4 people used a healing potion.
They heal for like
yeah.
100k. So
Yeah, if you have a healing potion, please make sure to use it.
If you don't have a healing potion, try and
get one. I mean,
one.
I got a lot on me.
I have 50 on it. Well, I had 50. I do not have 50 any longer.
But most of the deaths were instance shots.
Yeah, I said I'm ready in chat.
He said ready in chat.
Right, everybody's ready.
I just had to. I had to reload.
Where are we starting at here?
Sorry, I don't know what just happened. I just disconnected.
No pull.
Sorry.
Need to remark yourself more. There you go.
Got it.
You also need to not die as our marked player.
Yeah, I know. I tried getting out of it, but I was too slow.
Sorry, I'm loading in. Not sure what happened there.
What's yours?
Yeah, I'm in.
Alright, go ahead and pull timer it.
Yeah, this time around we're moving out of the circle once it comes out. Alright, make sure you're stacked up on circle. Make sure you were stacked up on circle. If you were not on me, you're doing it wrong.
That's what she said.
Moving to the left.
I
If
approve.
you're not stacked up on me, you're doing it wrong. Moving to the left. Moving to the left. Left forward a little bit.
And now we gotta move a bunch.
There,
Get ready.
Yep. Going forward. Moving. Roar.
Watch Sonic Strike.
Need
Some
rallying
people
cry?
zoom in with movement speed is really fucking everybody else.
Alright, we are now in electric. Get those out. So you're stacking on circle. Range stack on circle. We need the boss to move forward a little bit. Thank you.
Yeah, he'd be
Get
casty.
out.
You guys are not moving fast enough.
Stacking back up on circle.
Let's battle res a DPS, please.
Get those out.
I'll take the far soak if there's one.
So,
Yeah, I get-
one in each. Get those out. Get them out again.
Phasing in 5.
And again, we're focusing on magma. Zephyr going out.
I kind of want to be close to the boss so he doesn't do that.
Wally, can you give me a rallying cry? If you get that lethal current, we're gonna make sure we get that out. Good job.
Alright, moving to Earth.
Yep, heading over to Nerf. Jesus, to Earth.
Nerf.
Some Nerf. Earth, by X. We're on X.
Alright. Can I get another DPS up, please?
I'm going to take him.
Out, in. And remember, we're range. We're gonna stack up on circle. Out. Alright, out. In. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Alright, we're gonna cleave down ads. Get those ads down.
We're also at
And we're facing.
You want me to move them, right?
Moving, move.
Yeah.
Moving now. Out.
Okay, just
get out of it if you can. In. Go. Start heading over.
watch the frontal. He'll do
Frontal
it right after.
coming. Frontal.
Just be watching. He's gonna do it soon.
Oh, all right. We switched.
Innervate scream if you can.
Scream needs to innervate. All right. Stage is going to be transitioning in 20. Absolute zeros coming out now. Damage split. We need to soak. Melee's on the middle. Ranged on. Yep. Good job. Stage should be switching in 10.
Innervate clear if you can.
We have an innervate clear. All right, now we're going to be focusing on Earth. And remember, when he does his first ability, where we get... All right, spread.
Maybe leave some room around him, though.
Yeah, and start moving. Now move him because he's gonna do it again.
Yeah, next time that happens, we're going to put it on the left side.
We should move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's casting.
You can interrupt that. I just did.
You can interrupt the Frozen Destroyer one.
Yeah. Okay, get close.
Right,
get into this thing.
Go in. Everybody needs to be inside of it.
And then
spread,
now out.
People who have it, spread to the left. We're not.
Someone's in the group.
Brought it to me.
Yeah, someone sat right in the group.
Yeah, we need to make sure we're taking those out towards the left, not where we're going. So counterclockwise, not clockwise, which is where we're moving.
Can tanks get that one?
Boy, I don't know.
I hadn't gotten it yet,
How many
but
we're gonna
yep,
wipe
I guess I can.
Whoever's left, stand in bed. Magma, whatever you need. So the way we're gonna do that is, if you get the circle underneath you, we're taking it counterclockwise so that where we're going is completely clear. Because
behind where we're taking it where we came from.
Yeah. So we don't want to place
Behind
any of that to where we're going.
Alright, party people, last pull, best pull. Let's get it.
Yeah, because like to the left is super like, because we're all facing different ways.
I need to.
Yeah. I figured that. So I said counterclockwise to where we're going.
I need a res in the back of the room.
Yeah, I wasn't in range and I saw the res
Get back, y'all.
And so I clicked where it should be accept and released.
This time I am not going to use hover on accident and die. Most infuriating thing.
Anybody have an auto hammer or a Jeeves?
I got one. I'll place it. Hammer right here next to the piece.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you.
Why can't I see it?
Alright, this is for pull.
It's like people are standing on it. You gotta like fish for it.
There he is.
Yes, and that's why we need to make sure to keep the melee and the ranged groups separate, so there's room for both. Make sure we're stacking up on circle. Left. Left. left.
Here comes the big movement.
Yep. And go. We need roar. Alright. Alright, we need to take those out, take those out. Alright, we're stacking up on circle. Stacking up on circle. Take those out, take those out. Take those out. So, we need one person in those. Thank you, Gitzel, for getting that far one. And he's going to be phasing soon. Out. Right, should be phasing. Out. Phasing into now. Alright, we're gonna be on fire.
I'm always on fire.
Hopefully not. Sounds painful.
I'm almost always on fire.
It's true.
You're smoldering.
Blue steel.
I know that one.
Okay. Get those out. Get that current out. Get that current out. Lethal current needs to be taken out. Lethal
that's
current.
Someone's just standing there. Good job, tanks.
Alright. We're heading over to Earth.
Welcome to Earth. Man.
Range, you're going to be stacked on circle. You can loose stack, but be around circle. Out. In.
Alright, watch your feet.
In. We're going to be moving shortly. Dodge. Alright, ads are in. We're going to be cleaving them down.
Moving,
We're
boss.
moving, taking the boss.
Yep, moving him.
Watch, he's gonna do one more eruption.
Out, then in. He does it again.
Big move.
Yep.
Watch his front.
Yep.
Yep.
Don't get in front.
Innervate on Scream.
Scream needs an innervate. Absolute. Stack, stack, stack.
If they're running away, let them run.
Oh, yep, yep, don't chase them.
About to phase.
job. We're gonna be on Earth. Alright, take those to the left, take those to the left, or counterclockwise to the boss. Alright. We're gonna stay on this side. Can we move the bosses out a little bit? Give some room for those.
We're gonna need more room. Yeah. Everyone get close to the fire or frost.
Yeah. We need to be inside his little dome. If you get the circle, run to counterclockwise. Find a space. But run it out.
How do you not die to be out?
I don't know if there's a way. Maybe we're doing it the wrong way. I don't know.
Guess they're defensive.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to tell if you have it at first because there's so many circles moving.
Okay, get ready. Everyone should be getting close to the frost ad.
Move in, move in. Alright, we're inside. Get those out, get those out. Counterclockwise, counterclockwise.
Use a defensive, yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that
some
overlap.
There's
I
something
don't know.
not
right. Yeah.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
Try with not
reading.
fire. We don't get these two at the same time.
Yeah, or we go the
That might
opposite
be the
way.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Start
could. You don't have to.
lighting.
Because you could go you could go fire and then what's left of fire?
Alright,
Yeah,
everybody
fire and lightning
release.
bus.
Everybody release.
Great read frame.
Yep, so we will look at what's going on there and how we can better counter it for Thursday. Great job, everybody. And let's before Thursday, everybody else, please check out the next couple of fight videos. We can get that Thursday night, and then we'll get one or two more. So, great job, great first raid, everyone, and we will see you in 2 days, if not sooner for keys.
Where's the portal training? Where's the Valve draft portal?
In the main place.
Okay. That is it for tonight's stream and tonight's raid. Again, I keep saying this, a bit quieter than I normally am. Just focusing on the fights. Once I get comfortable with them, I'll be able to chat a little bit more. But hopefully you like that. It was a really fun stream, really fun raid night. I think it's going to be a good season. It's going to be a good expansion. Been looking forward to this for a long time. I think they first announced Dragonflight back in like February. And of course, we didn't know all of the things that, that it would entail. But it's definitely at least at expectations, maybe even beyond that. So anyway, thanks for being at the stream tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, consider giving me a follow if you have not done so yet. Go ahead and hip thrust that follow button for me. And also, if you have not joined the Discord family, it is now here. It was above me. Now it's right there. So there's my Discord if you'd like to join. A pretty cool group, pretty cool community. We like to talk about gaming and all things geeky and those types of things. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, join the Discord. That's where I post where I will be streaming, when I'm streaming, and what I'm streaming, which as of right now is pretty much just World of Warcraft. You can also follow me on Twitter. I do tweet about my streams as well and other gaming related things also. So with that out of the way, I am done for tonight. I'm gonna go get some sleep. I'm a bit tired. It was kind of a long night, but it was a fun night, and I got work in the morning. So have a good night. Then I will say the next time I will be streaming will be Thursday. If you look at my video schedule, that's when it will be. Same time, 8 to 11 Central. We'll be finishing off this raid, doing the last couple bosses, and doing more pulls on those bosses, and hopefully clearing the rest of the raid. So anyway, that's all I got for tonight. Have a good night, and I will see you on Thursday. See you, everybody.